that game will certainly have an inside track at earning a first-round bye in this year's playoff. Conway is averaging 47 points a game, while the Panthers are averaging more than 200 yards rushing per game, so it could be a shootout. Other games in the state in Class 7A this week include Little Rock Central at Bryant, Little Rock Southwest at North Little Rock, Jonesboro at Fort Smith Northside, Rogers at Bentonville West, Bentonville at Rogers Heritage, Fort Smith Southside at Fayetteville, and Harbor traveling to Springdale in a big inter-city battle between two teams that could use a win. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take a quick time out and look at Class 5A and 6A when we come back on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
I'm Rex Nelson. As a native Arkansan, I take pride in our state's natural beauty. And as someone who has been in all 75 counties, I've seen how prevalent litter is across our state. It's time for people to clean up our state for those who live here and to enhance Arkansas's image for those wanting to visit. Let's clean up Arkansas. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to do your part and get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Arkansas Scholarship Lottery players win more than $1 million every day on scratch-off tickets. Will you be next?
Play the new Monopoly scratch-off games with top prizes from $5,000 to $100,000. You could change your life in an instant.
It's time to play, scratch, and win. Pick up a ticket today. Monopoly is a trademark of Hasbro. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Hi, I'm Treasurer State Dennis Milligan. I want to talk to you about the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. It's a tool that helps grandparents like me save for their grandchildren's future education. With as little as $10 a month, you can help our next generation and get a state tax deduction.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at brighterfuturedirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Arkansas Delta Byways is linked by two National Scenic Byways, Crowley's Ridge Parkway and Arkansas section of the Great River Road. You can use these routes as primary arteries through the Arkansas Delta, following loops and spurs to venture even further off the beaten path. Add to your adventure by focusing on specific themes to make new discoveries. Check out our new website at deltabyways.com to plan your trip today.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has offered exceptional educational opportunities for Arkansas students and launched outstanding careers right here in the natural state. From our outstanding academic reputation and competitive athletic programs to our beautiful campus and a vibrant small-town community, Lyon College is dedicated to producing successful graduates who make a difference in our communities and our world. For more information about the Lyon College experience, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. You know, there's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We love football season because it's a special time with family and friends. As your Attorney General, I'll work to keep dangerous criminals off our streets so we can all focus on what matters most, our faith, our family, and our friends. I'm Tim Griffin, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by Tim Griffin for Attorney General.
Welcome back to the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show. Time to check out Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, sponsored by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield for Class 6A, which still has the Pulaski Academy Bruins at number 1 after that big win over Mountain Home. Lake Hamilton remains at number 2 after improving to 6-0 on the season. Greenwood is still number 3 heading into Week 6, while Little Rock Catholic remains at number 4, and Benton replaces Marion at number number 5 after Marion fell to the Panthers 55-13. Some of the big games in Class 6A this week include Greenbrier at Lake Hamilton, El Dorado traveling to West Memphis, and Marion at Searcy, while Pulaski Academy hosts Siloam Springs and Mountain Home travels to Little Rock Christian. The Class 5A rankings in Rex's Road to the Rock rankings this week sees the same top 5 as last week, as Joe T. Robinson remains at number 1 after its big win at Valonia. Shiloh Christian is still number 2 after beating Clarksville 57-13. Little Rock Mills shut out Maumelle 30-0 to stay at number 3, while Little Rock Parkview beat DeQueen 42-0 to remain at number 4, and number 5 Magnolia beat Hot Springs Lakeside 55-28 to remain undefeated on its way to a big showdown with 5A South Conference member Camden Fairview this Friday in Magnolia. The game will start separating some of the teams in the top of the 5A South Conference standings, and we are joined now by the head coach of the Camden Fairview Cardinals, Nick Vaughn. And, Coach, this game is always big between two very long-time rivals.
Oh, yeah. And, it's as soon as I got this job, I knew of one rival for sure, from coaching at El Dorado all those years. And I knew Magnolia was a rival, but I didn't realize just how big of a rival it was. Tell you what, we're going to have our hands full. It's probably the best team that Mark King has had since he's been there. Obviously, they're undefeated. They're playing really well right now. And, on top of it all, being a rivalry game, we're also in the same conference. So it even adds even more to it. As opposed to El Dorado, it's a non-conference game that you play once a year but doesn't have any impact on your overall season when it comes down to it, whereas this one is kind of a double dip where it kind of brings some more mustard to it a little bit. And, we're going to have our hands full for sure.
Right before we let you go, Coach, give us your biggest keys to getting a victory when Camden Fairview travels to Magnolia in a huge 5A South Conference game.
We've got to win the turnover battle. Like I said, they have defensively turned their opponents over quite a bit. They were probably, I would have to guess that they're top 5 in the state, if not leading the state in turnover margin, just because they don't turn the ball over much, or they haven't turned the ball over much. They are getting the ball from their opponents. So we got to win the turnover battle. That's first and foremost. Secondly, we've got to make sure we play fundamental assignment football on both sides of the ball, handle their aggressive odd front on offense, and play assignment football and play a fundamental game defensively against their triple option to make sure that everybody does their job. And if that's the case, we'll have a great chance to win. And thirdly, we got to, this week, probably more important, anytime you play a big football game like we are against two heavyweights, two teams that are the top runners of the conference right now, along with Parkview, anytime that you do those games, special teams becomes even more important. So we've got to win special team battle, make sure we don't turn the ball over, make sure that we can do something in the kicking game that helps us win the ball game. Whether it's just doing your job and getting the kickoff and making the tackle on kickoff, or punt return, or punt, or whatever the case may be, just make sure that we win the special teams battle. Don't do anything to lose it for us, give up any points when we shouldn't have, or turn the ball over. That falls into the first one. But those three things are going to be really big keys for us. If we do those three, then the Cardinals ought to come out on top.
That was the head coach of Camden Fairview, Nick Vaughn, in his first year with the Cardinals. Other big games in Class 5A this week include Valonia at BB, Joe T. Robinson at Maumelle, Pine Bluff at Little Rock Mills, Morrilton at Whitehall, Texarkana visiting Hot Springs Lakeside, and Harrison traveling to Shiloh Christian. We're going to step away momentarily for a quick word from our sponsors, but when we come back, we have the 4A and 3A rankings coming up for you on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With twice the efficiency of electrical appliances, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas fryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas. SAU.edu/team.
Located in a beautiful, quiet part of Arkansas, Southern Arkansas University offers personalized tour visits, faculty, and staff who invest in student success and a caring campus community. SAU allows you to choose from over 100 degrees in 4 distinct colleges and the School of Graduate Studies. SAU not only offers a broad range of academic programs, including unique offerings to the state and region, but the first university south of Little Rock to offer a doctoral degree through the College of Education. Start calling SAU your home today by applying at saumag.edu. Go Mule Riders!
A lot of cities claim to be unique, but are they really? Were they the off-season playground for legends like Babe Ruth and Al Capone? Do they sell beer made from thermal spring water that comes straight from the ground below? Do any of these places have a street that has a gangster museum on one side of the road and a national park on the other? Let me go ahead and answer that for you. They don't, because none of them is Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval.
Arkansas state parks are your passport to all kinds of adventures, and camping is just the beginning. Our parks can take you hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, fishing, and some of them can even take you back in time. Our 52 state parks offer fun, adventure, history, and so much more. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Visit arkansasstateparks.com and see where we can take you next.
Back on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show, where we'll now take a look at the Class 4A poll in Rex's Road to the Rock rankings, brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield, which sees the Arkadelphia Badgers still number 1 after its big win over Mena. The rest of the top 5 remains unchanged, as well as Ashdown is number 2 after being off last week. Warren is still number 3 after defeating Crossit 41-14. Harding Academy checks in at number 4 again, following its 31-21 victory over Lone Oak, while Star City is still number 5 after the Bulldogs top McGee 27-6. Big games in Class 4A this week include Ashdown traveling to Malvern, while Elkins is at Berryville. Lone Oak will be on the road at Cave City, while Harding Academy travels to Bald Knob. Truman will visit Gosnell in a game that is critical for playoff seeding, while Mena travels to Nashville and Warren goes to Dumas. Hamburg will also travel to Monticello. In Class 3A, the top 5 in Rex's Road to the Rock rankings are once again unchanged, as Prescott is still number 1 after beating Junction City 55-20. Number 2, Rison, was off last week, while Charleston beat Cedarville 48-6. Booneville is still number 4 after topping West Fork by the score of 48-21, and Melbourne remains at number 5 after shutting out Yellville Summit 44-0. One of the biggest games in Class 3A this week will see the Harmony Grove Hornets, now 4-2 on the season after beating Pine Bluff Dollarway 53-6, traveling to Rison for a huge matchup in the 6-3A League. And we are joined now by the head coach of the Harmony Grove Hornets, Ernie Horskamp. And Coach, anytime Rison and Harmony Grove gets together, it's always a great game.
Yeah, we played them, several years in a row. There was that little break right there when we were, I think in my first year here, we were in separate conferences, so we didn't play. But the second year, we met up in the quarterfinals of the state playoffs. So, we played then and played, before that, being in the same conference, whether it was Class 2A or Class 3A for several years. The series goes way back. There's just been a couple years, I guess it would be 2018 we didn't play, and then 2020 we were scheduled to play a conference game, but that was the COVID season, and we ended up canceling that game and all that. So, for most years, over recent memory and then past memory, I'm sure too, we've gotten together with Rison and several very good football games played between the two schools.
When you get a chance to scout Rison, Coach, are they the same old split-back veer, or are they doing something different on offense this year?
Same stuff, just new people and another year. I mean, it is it's just a machine over there. They just keep churning out those backs and churning out those linemen, and same stuff. I mean, split back veer, you're going to see good line play. They're going to try to pound the football inside and out, try to go on long drives, keep the ball away from you, and play good defense. I mean, that's the recipe for success over in Rising. It's a good one, we just have to go out and try, do everything we can to stop that running game. They do throw it better this year than they have in years past, and actually last year. The quarterback they have now is a junior. Of course, he was a sophomore last year and was their starter, and he hit some big passes on us. And so we've got to be aware of the passing game too. Especially, they try to lull you to sleep with that pass game, with that run game, and then all of a sudden it's play action over the top, and you look up and they're completing a 60-yard pass. I mean, it's just you've got to play assignment football and be prepared to be physical all night long, because that's what type of football game it takes and what type of team and the way you've got to play in order to beat them.
Right before we let you go, Coach, give us your biggest keys to getting a victory when Harmony Grove travels over to Rising for the big conference 6-3A game.
Well, I mentioned it earlier. I think the key is going to be taking advantage of every possession, whether we have the football, limited possessions. We're going to have to take advantage of every time, and every time we have the ball and come away with points. And then defensively, we can't just let them hold on to the ball and get 3 or 4 yards to carry and look up and they've had the ball for 17 plays. So stressing the importance of every possession, and then coming out Friday and getting more possessions and getting some stops and taking advantage when we have the football. I think that's going to be the key.
Great comments from the head coach of the Harmony Grove Hornets, Ernie Horskamp. We're going to take another quick timeout, but when we return, we'll wrap things up with Class 2A on the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas High School Game Day Show.
The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas deliver reliable, affordable power to more than 60% of Arkansas, the field we call home. The 17 dedicated electrical cooperatives around the state manage over 75,000 miles of power lines, delivering power to more than 500,000 homes, farms, businesses, and of course, football fields, improving the lives of communities and their residents all across Arkansas. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, the power to play, the power to deliver.
I'm Rex Nelson. Outside of the state's natural beauty, the thing that strikes me most as I travel Arkansas is the junk in yards and trash along the highways. In a place that markets itself as the natural state, we've too often been guilty of, at best, ignoring our natural treasures, at worst, polluting and littering them. Let's take pride in our state by keeping it litter-free. Visit KeepArkansasBeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Poultry is the leading agricultural industry in Arkansas, and the Poultry Federation is the voice to promote it. Did you know that the industry provides 170,000 jobs in our state? In fact, over 6,500 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry. And in 2020, the poultry industry provided $3.7 billion of the total agricultural cash receipts. From providing scholarships to protecting interest at the state capitol, the Poultry Federation is the proud voice of the poultry industry.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With twice the efficiency of electrical appliances, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Joe Klein here for Bet Saracen, Arkansas's favorite sports betting app.
You bet it is, Joe, and football is in the air, which means Bet Saracen has everything you're looking for and more right there on your cell phone.
Now everyone can get in the game and follow your favorite team.
And that's right on the money. If putting down a little wager makes your favorite game a little more exciting, we'll go to the app stores and download Bet Saracen. We even got a demo video to show you how to play.
Or find it at betsaracen.com.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Subject to credit approval.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
As long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Okay, back on the Electric Cooperative of Arkansas High School Game Day Show, where in our final segment we'll look at Class 2A, where Rex's Road to the Rock rankings remain unchanged in this classification as well, as the Hazen Hornets are still number one after beating Baptist Prep 51-0. Mark Tree remains at number 2 after topping Earl 34-18. Carlisle is number 3 after beating Episcopal Collegiate 48-21, while Bigelow is still number 4 after a bye week, and Mount Ida stays at number 5 by beating Poyen 28-0. Some of the top games in Class 2A this week will see Mineral Springs at Dirks, Mark Tree at Desart, Cross County traveling to East Poinsett County, and England at Hazen, while Baptist Prep will visit Hampton and Bearden will travel to Little Rock Episcopal. So there you have it, folks. We hope you've enjoyed the Electric Cooperative's High School Game Day Show, and we hope you'll tune back in tonight at 10 p.m. Central for the Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will take you all the way up to midnight with scores, interviews, and the all-new Rex's Road to the Rock rankings. Coaches, journalists, play-by-play guys, be sure to call in your scores at 501-298-BALL. That's 501-298-2255, so we can get every score in the state in tonight's Simmons Bank Friday Night High School Scoreboard Show. Today's broadcast has been brought to you by Simmons Bank, Centerpoint Energy and Summit Utilities, UAMS Health, Orthopedics, and Sports Medicine, Arkansas Delta Byways Regional Tourism, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, Hot Springs, Keep Arkansas Beautiful, Saracen Casino Resort in Pine Bluff, the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery, Arkansas
with savings and loan services.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, putting families first since 1929.
Cactus Plaza, the fuel you'll need to power your day.
Housing Authority of Sevier County, providing safe and affordable housing.
Farmers Bank and Trust, friends and neighbors helping each other find financial solutions for a lifetime.
Bruce Westerman for United States Congress. Visit www.brucewesterman.com.
Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, giving you something to smile about.
Taqueria El Paisano, the taco stand downtown serving the best street
seniors that came in and have not missed. You got a Garrett Matthews, a Trey Brown, Micah Gibson, Ty Lindsay, list can go on. Jacob Alade, of kids that, they've been here they showed up all summer. That just shows you the kind of leaders they are and the commitment they have. And, you got Austin Cravens, he stepped up here late for us at tight end. And so you just got kids like those guys that are committed and just shows you that they're proud to be a Leopard.
Well, let's do our Diamond in the Rough feature, sponsored by Diamond Bank. It's where we spotlight a future Leopard who's working hard and will contribute in a big way one day. Coach, talk about Rusty Bermeo. He had a really nice game in that big win down at Hope, led a balanced rushing attack against the junior Bobcats. 53 yards, only 8 carries.
Yeah, Rusty, is excited for Rusty. He had a great game against Hope and, finally got him in the end zone as well. And, he was excited for that. And he just continues to get better each week. And, I think it's a bright spot for us there, give us some little depth for the coming years, at fullback. And, as Rusty gets stronger, he's just going to be that much better. And, we're excited for Rusty.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the 5A South Conference play continuing. And tonight's opponent for homecoming, the Hot Springs Trojans. They led Parkview at the half, so they got to be good. Give us a scouting report on Hot Springs.
Yes, very good. They did lead Parkview at the half. Might could have won that game and had some turnovers there in the second half that cost them and gave Parkview some good field position, and Parkview capitalized, and that's what good teams are going to do. Defensively, they're very fast. D-line, they fire off the ball, very strong. And, they're going to provide a couple different looks to us, and we're going to have to get some checks, and we're going to have to recognize those. And then, again, we're going to have to sustain our blocks, and we're going to have to block O-line, running backs, receivers. Everybody's going to have to sustain their blocks. And offensive, again, very explosive, averaging 41 points a game. Quarterback, Contreras kid can throw it. Again, we've got to, in the secondary, we're going to be challenged. And, we've got to play well in the secondary. And then, when they run the ball, we got to swarm and we got to tackle.
Coach, big crowd for homecoming tonight. Big night for Queen Laurel Morphew and her court, and your seniors will be pulling for you. Good luck against the Trojans tonight.
Appreciate it. And, again, congratulations to Queen Laurel and her court, and go Leopards.
All right, that's Coach Jared Fannin on the Outlaw Barbecue Coaches Show. Outlaw Barbecue, catering Southern-style smoked barbecue with homemade sides and a friendly staff. Outlaw Barbecue Truck is located in the Bailey's parking lot right now on Fridays from 3 to 9 and Saturdays 11 to 9. Visit Outlaw Barbecue Food Truck on Facebook for photos and specials. And we'll be back to Leopard Stadium with more pregame following this timeout.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Banking locally does a lot for your community. Diamond Bank is a family-owned community bank that makes all of our decisions locally. With Diamond Bank's new rewards checking accounts, we pay you to bank with us. Earn a high interest rate or get cash back every month. Stop by one of our 15 convenient locations today and discover the Diamond Bank difference. Or visit us online at www.diamond.bank. Diamond Bank, 404 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
At the D Queen Church of Christ at 1305 West Collin Ray Drive, we are dedicated to be Jesus to our community and excited to announce the opening of our new on-site food pantry. Our pantry is open the first and third Wednesday of each month from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. The D Queen Church of Christ is an equal opportunity TEFAP and USDA food provider. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
The 2022 homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew at DeQueen High School in her court, being presented here at Phil Blackwood Field in historic Leopard Stadium prior to kickoff tonight between the DeQueen Leopards and the Hot Springs Trojans. Let's take a look at some of the other area games that will be following tonight, brought to you by Bristow Custom Metals. Are you a Razorback fan, or do you have a Razorback fan on your Christmas shopping list? Well, be sure and check out Bristow Custom Metals on Facebook. They are an officially licensed partner of the Arkansas Razorbacks, specializing in Razorback logo metal wall art. Shipping is available, and they are the top metal fabricators in the Arklatex. Experts in metal artwork, from custom metal fire pits to metal spiral staircases, handrails, and more. It's Bristow Custom Metals. Check them out on Facebook. Around the 5A South Conference tonight, Texarkana is at Hot Springs Lakeside. Both those teams 0-2 in league play. Hope travels to Little Rock Parkview to play in War Memorial Stadium tonight. The Patriots 2-0 in league play. And a battle of the unbeatens in the league. Camden Fairview hits the road to Magnolia tonight. Both the Cardinals and the Panthers are 2-0 in league play. Elsewhere around the area, Ashdown travels to Malvern. Mena is at Scrapper Stadium in Nashville. Battle of Howard County, Mineral Springs in the Holler at Dirks. The Horatio Lions playing host to the Murfreesboro Rattlers down the road. That game can be heard on our sister station, AM 1390 and FM 104.5. And Foreman traveling to Poet over in southeast Oklahoma. Last night, Broken Bow dominated Salisaw by a final score of 55-13. Elsewhere in southeast Oklahoma tonight, Idabel is at Heathner, Spyro is at Valiant, and for Tony Stowers, we're following Hurricane and Princeton in West Virginia tonight. That's a look around the 5A South Conference and other area games of interest, brought to you by Bristow Custom Metals. We'll be back with more from Leopard Stadium following this 3-minute timeout.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811.
I'm here with the shooter, Pat Bradley, for Saracen Casino Resort.
There's Vegas, and then there's Vegas Arkansas style. Experience all the fun and games of 2,000 slots, 45 table games, poker, and world-class dining right here at Arkansas's favorite place to win, Saracen Casino.
Just like you're shooting, Pat, Saracen is so pure.
You know what they say, if you can actually do it, it ain't bragging.
Join us at Saracen Casino Resort, only 40 minutes from Little Rock.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopard Sports broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929. Supporting the Leopards, it's Wilkerson Funeral Home.
At Idabel National Bank, we encourage you to use your skills to make a positive impact in your community through volunteerism. A world of kindness comes from people just like you who care by volunteering. Community service is so important to us at Idabel National Bank, and working together, we can make our dreams become a reality. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family-owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Leopard Stadium as we're setting the stage for tonight's matchup between the DeQueen Leopards and the Hot Springs Trojans. And Greg Rebels joins us back in the press box tonight. Greg, that was a beautiful dress your granddaughter had on tonight. She was absolutely stunning.
Well,
out there on the field.
We appreciate that. I think all the girls were just beautiful. It was a great ceremony. I know I was really excited about Laurel being queen, and I think she was a little bit excited anyway. You know, she doesn't show a whole lot of emotion in here. So, but great homecoming festivities all day long today for the Leopards, and just now time to play a football game.
That's exactly right. And Greg will be going down at the half to interview our homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew, so you'll want to stick around for that. Now it's time to take a look at the series history between these two schools, brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting, formerly known as Rebels & Company. New name, new management, same professional services, as Sandy and Fernando will take care of all of your accounting and bookkeeping needs. So if you want caring, flexible, trustworthy experience, you want Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. It's a 14th meeting all time between the Leopards and the Trojans. Hot Springs leads the series 7 wins to 6. The first meeting between the two schools back in 1959, the Leopards rolled 34-6. They went on to finish 8-3 that year. 62, that was Jack Bell's final season as coach before he became superintendent. The Leopards defeated Hot Springs 13-6. And legendary Don Hubbard's first year, 63, the Leopards won 25-6 to go on to an 8-2 campaign. Then we had a 47-year lapse in the series until 2012 when the two schools became 5A South Conference opponents. And they've played 10 years since then. Hot Springs has won 7 of those 10 meetings. The 3 Leopard victories came in a 3-year span from 2015 to 2017 by a score of 42-7. 29-28 here at Leopard Stadium, and then 28-8 over in Hot Springs in 2017. So that's a look at the series history brought to you by Southwest Arkansas Accounting on Highway 7071 east of DeQueen, phone 642-5900. Now let's get the injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic, now open 5 days a week at DeQueen. One-on-one patient care, both English and Spanish speaking, offering light adjustments, pediatric and pregnancy care, acupuncture, pharmaceutical-grade nutrition, and much more. That's Simply Chiropractic, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. Tony, sounds like we have 3 guys out tonight. Give us the injury update.
Yeah, injury update a little better than last week. Of course, Caden Automata, he's out for the season with a leg injury. Then we have a new one, Henry Campazano, is under concussion protocol, so he will not play tonight. And then Will Collins was involved in an automobile accident a couple of weeks ago. He's still recovering from that, and he won't play tonight.
All right, hopefully we'll get those. Well, we know we won't have Caden back anytime soon, but hopefully we'll get Will and Henry back little later on in the season. That's your injury update brought to you by Simply Chiropractic, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen. Let's go down on the field for tonight's coin toss as the Leopard Seniors are the co-captains tonight, and they're home black with gold numerals.
Everybody doing okay tonight? All right, we got a conference matchup. This will be the visitors, they will call it. Guys, one thing we want is a good sportsmanship, okay? I don't want anybody getting out of line, whether verbally or cheap shots. As captains, I'm expecting y'all to keep that clean, okay? Help us do it. Let's have a good, hard-fought ball game tonight. Okay, you are the captain. That is heads. That is tails. That is heads. That is tails. What is your call? He called heads. I'm going to let it hit the ground, guys. It is tails. You want the ball? You want to kick from the big scoreboard or where?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to kick this way or from your back? Where you want to kick from?
All right, so as you hear, the Leopards have won the toss and they've elected to receive to start this football game. Hot Springs will kick off and defend the north goal. So the Leopards will be moving south to north. Customers for over 30 years, carrying name brand appliances, electronics, TVs, computers, and home furnishings. They offer rent to own, 120 days same as cash, and retail sales for our customers. We go above and beyond to take care of your needs. The Leopards offensively, the quarterback is Cole Binkley, a sophomore. The slot backs, Ty Lindsay, who's rushed for 387 yards and 2 touchdowns through the first 5 games, and sophomore Ulysses Cotto. The wideouts will be Trenton Matthews, and Austin Cravens gets a start tonight at tight end. The fullback will be Micah Gibson, and across the Leopard offensive front, the tackles are Logan Chandler and Jacob Olati. The guards are Saro Lopez and Esteban Alvarez, and the center will be sophomore Kanan Billingsley. Those are your starting lineups for the Leopards tonight, brought to you by Don's Easy Pay in downtown DeQueen, offering 120 days, same as cash, and retail sales for our customers. It's time now for Keys to Victory, brought to you by Diamond Bank, proud supporters of the Leopards, 404 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen. From agriculture to home loans, from checking accounts to mobile banking, Diamond Bank can help with all your financial needs. And let's start with you, Tony, your keys to victory tonight.
Well, we need to not beat ourselves. We need to play the best game we can. Maybe we get a break or two, but we can't put ourselves behind the 8 ball.
All right, Greg?
Well, I think the biggest thing for us is we opted to take the ball first. We need to take that opportunity and use it to our advantage to score, get ahead, and build momentum from there.
Well, that's your keys to victory tonight, brought to you by Diamond Bank. Local people making local decisions for our community. The Leopards make their way out on the field. A little pep in their step tonight, Greg. They look fired up for homecoming.
That sounds good. We're ready. We're ready to go. I think we've got I was down on the field earlier, Jay, and we've got a 50-year reunion of the class of 1972 sitting down at the north end zone area, and there's also a reunion this weekend. It's going to be out at the lake at Oak Grove tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening for all grades, 60s and 70s. Be at Oak Grove next tomorrow afternoon from 2 to 4, and then from 6 to 10.
All right, sounds like a lot of fun. Well, the Trojans in their road white jerseys, black pants, black numerals, black helmets. As we mentioned, the Leopards in their home black, gold numerals, gold stripe down the pants, and with the gold Leopard logo on both sides of the helmet. Tonight's opening kickoff brought to you by your friends at Sevier County Farmers Cooperative, conveniently located at 801 West Collins Ray Drive in DeQueen. Stock up on all your hunting supplies now. Snacks, game cameras, food plot mixes, deer stands, and more at Sevier County Farmers Co-op in the former Gentry Chevrolet building in downtown on Collins Ray Drive in DeQueen. Kind of an old habit to break there. Yeah. The co-op was located downtown since 1948.
That's right. And I'll tell you one other thing you might want to pick up if you're doing any deer hunting and planting things. You might want to pick up a big water can or something to put out. You use water to water that, because as dry as it is, you're going to need some water to make that come up. And they have that too.
There you go.
They have those water tanks.
All right, Juan Martinez has it teed up at the 40-yard line for the Trojans. Back deep for the Leopards. Ty Lindsay and Donovan Esther standing at about the 10-yard line. Leopards going to move everybody up now, expecting the onside kick. We don't have anybody back deep. And Martinez will kick it away. It's a little pooch kick, rather short, and it's going to go out of bounds. So the Leopards should get good field position for their first offensive possession of the game. Last night, Greg, the junior Cubs fell to Hot Springs 30-20, but the eighth graders from DeQueen knocked off Hot Springs 16-6.
Yeah, good effort by the eighth grade team. Good effort by the junior high team. Just had a couple of miscues on the special teams that I think changed the outcome of that game.
Well, they're going to spot it at where it went out of bounds since it was beyond the 35-yard line. So the Leopards are going to start 1st and 10, excellent field position at their own 39-yard line. They're going to go to the power I set on their first play from scrimmage. Coming right, and the ball carrier's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That was Lindsay at the top of the eye, and they're going to give him a favorable spot right at the line of scrimmage. No gain, as Leopard just went power on power that time, Greg, and the Hot Springs got the best of it.
Yeah, they just the left side of their interior defensive line and linebacker just were all over Ty Lindsay as he approached the line of scrimmage.
Give the Leopards a yard, 2nd and 9. Lindsay again right up the middle, and he'll wedge it out for about 3 that time, out to the 43-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6. Just underway here, homecoming 2022 with Queen Laurel Morphew in the court looking on. Leopards with their first possession of the night, looking at 3rd and 6 at their own 43-yard line. They need to get up to the 49 to move the chains and keep the drive alive. Clock's on the move, 10:50 to go, opening quarter. Leopards will bring Garrett Matthews, or I'm sorry, that's Trenton Matthews, split out to the left. They'll go to the flex bone. They'll run the option left. And Cotto fumbles, and Hot Springs is going to recover at the 35-yard line. Yep, that's not what the Leopards wanted on their first series of the night. It ends in a fumble, and the Trojans are going to take over at the DeQueen 34-yard line.
That was number 11 for the Trojans, Kendall Williams on a recovery.
A loss of 9 yards.
Same thing that happened to us last night, Jay. Not exactly the same thing, but start out behind. You get the ball first. You need to do something to get momentum.
Matt Contreras flips it over the middle. It's caught. No drop at the 30-yard line. He had a receiver, and he just dropped the football at the 30-yard line. Yep. 2nd down and 10. Hot Springs will go with 4 wideouts. The lone setback is Perry Jones Jr. lined up to Contreras left on this 2nd and 10. Contreras wants to throw. Flips it out complete inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line to number 8, Matt Wisner, his tight end. And that's going to be a pickup of about 8 yards, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 2.
We saw a lot of this last night, Jay, in the junior high game. The Trojans like to throw the football.
Straight ahead handoff to Perry Jones Jr. He slips the tackle, tries to get outside to his left, but nothing doing. He's hauled down at the 25-yard line, and he's going to be just a little bit shy, I believe, of that first down, depending on the spot. It's going to bring up fourth down and about a yard. So a big play here early for the DeQueen defense as Hot Springs will go for it. Fourth and a yard at the DeQueen 25-yard line. As Hot Springs tried to capitalize on the Leopard fumble. Contreras in the pistol. He'll hand off straight ahead to Jones. Jones has hit it, and he's going to lunge forward for the first down at the 23-yard line. He just needed about a yard. He picked up a couple that time, so that'll move the chains for the Trojans. They get a fresh set of downs at the Leopard 23-yard line.
We had his initial hold plugged up, Jay, and he just bounced outside and got the needed yardage for the first down.
Contreras, the junior quarterback, in the pistol. Jones Jr. lines up to his left. Play action. Throwing down the middle. It's going to be caught at about the 10-yard line. The receiver is Derek Hicks, and that's going to be a pickup of 13 yards and another Hot Springs first down.
Brought down there by Ulysses Cotto.
So the Trojans, first and 10 at the 11. And we've got movement in the interior line, and the Leopard's going to be drawn off sides, it appears. Yep, Trojans get 5 the easy way. That's going to bring up first and 5 at about the 6. Contreras has them set. He's in the pistol, takes a snap, flips it out and it's going to be incomplete. And it's going to be a fumble, I believe. And the Leopards recover. Yeah. Coming up with the football is Jackson Van Winkle at the 5-yard line. It just slipped out of his hand, Greg.
Yeah, it slipped out of his hand and just went rolling down the field, and Jackson Van Winkle just jumped off it.
Wow, what a break, Tony.
That was a big break, and Van Winkle, Johnny on the spot there, picked the ball up.
So each team with a turnover now. And the Leopards stop the Trojans at the 5-yard line. So with 8:48 to go opening quarter, that's where the Leopards will begin their second series of the night. Hand off straight ahead.
That's Binkley.
Yeah, Binkley. It's a little running room out to about the 8-yard line. Keeping on the option that time. Second down and 7.
Leopards brought to you tonight by the DeQueen Church of Christ. Love, serve, grow, and by Harris Drug and Gifts. Serving DeQueen since 1964.
So the Leopards forced the turnover. Well, they really didn't force it. It just slipped out of the quarterback's hand. But Jackson Van Winkle, the man on the spot. Second and 7. Coming right with the football is Lindsey, and they just can't get a hole. He's going to fall forward for a yard out to about the 9-yard line. Really keying on Ty tonight, Greg. He's got 3 carries for 5 yards in the early going.
Yeah, and that's brings up a 3rd and 6, and that's not what this offense is designed to do.
Now, Leopards want to get a little breathing room if they have to punt the ball away. Clock's on the move, 7:35 to go, opening quarter. We have no score with Queen Laurel Morphew in the court looking on. Homecoming 2022 here at Leopard Stadium. 3rd and 6. Power sweep to the left to Cotto. Cuts upfield, has the first down across the 15, the 20, and he's going to get up to about the 21-yard line.
Great run by Ulysses Cotto there. Had a couple of people grab a hold of him about 5 yards earlier, and he just drugged them with him for an extra 5 yards.
That was a big 3rd down conversion, Tony Stowers.
It sure was, and some good blocking over there by the left tackle. Greg can probably tell you who that was, but excellent block.
Now the left tackle is going to be Logan Chandler. 1st and 10 Leopards with a little breathing room now out at the 22-yard line. Straight ahead. No, it's going to run the option right. Oh, the ball carrier is popped. You can hear the pads popping down
all
the
way
field.
up here, man.
Wow. as Lindsey turns the corner and gets a couple of yards out to about the 24-yard line. Hard-hitting ball game here, homecoming 2022.
I'll tell you, on that one, Ty gave as much as he got.
Second down and 8. Clock's on the move, 6:25 to go opening quarter. We have no score. The Leopards coming off their 5-yard line following the Van Winkle fumble recovery. Power sweep to the right again, and this time Kodo, they read it beautifully, and they'll drop Ulysses for a loss of 4 back to about the 21-yard line. Let's say a loss of 3. That was the same play, picked up 12 a moment ago, Greg, but this time Hot Springs got penetration.
Yeah, number 11 for the Trojans, Kendall Williams, who covered the fumble the first time Kodo tried to run that play, was Johnny on the spot there, as Tony says, and was right as soon as Ulysses got the ball, he was there to take him down for a loss.
Going to bring up 3rd and 11. Another big play for the Leopards here. Gibson, the fullback, flex bone set. Binkley wants to throw, rolling the pocket to his right. Flips it out complete at the 34-yard line to number 14, Trenton Matthews, sophomore wide receiver, and he's got enough for another first down.
Great job by Binkley that time, Jay. Just rolled out and kept looking, and just as they were about to bring him down, he flipped that ball out to Trenton Matthews for a gain of
13 yards.
13 yards. I was going to say about 15 yards, so 13 yards. Great play by the Leopards there. And there's the ball on the ground.
I believe Binkley fell on it back at the 30-yard line, so Binkley will lose 3 that time, but he's fortunate just to maintain possession. And Tony Stowers, what a time for Trenton Matthews' first reception of the season.
I'll tell you what, he caught it in traffic, too. Great concentration by that young man.
Young sophomore. Playing a lot of sophomores on offense. The center, Billingsley, a sophomore. The right guard, Alvarez, a sophomore. Of course, the quarterback, Binkley, a sophomore. Toss sweep this time to Lindsey coming left, and he's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Great penetration by the Trojans, and the Leopards going to be in another 3rd and long. But they've pulled the rabbit out of the hat twice here on this drive. See if they can do it a 3rd time, Greg.
I think the Trojans know what number 8 can do.
I'll tell you what, we need to get a hat on number 11. Already has 5 tackles.
Yeah. Wow. Line to get for the Leopards, the 43-yard line. So we're going to call it 3rd and 13 from the 30. Leopards in the flex bone set. Binkley underneath center. Binkley wants to throw the football downfield, and it's going to be incomplete. We've got a collision, no call. As number 4, Kodo, looking for a flag there as he's trying to get to the football, and a Trojan impeded his path that time. But I guess the official ruled no harm, no foul. So the Leopards looking at 4th and 13 after they picked up a couple of first downs on that drive. We'll have to send the punting unit out on the field. And that means Ty Lindsey. Ty's averaging 33.3 yards per punt. It's a low snap, and he does get it off, but it's off the side of his foot and out of bounds. I believe that's going to be negative yardage on the punt back at about the 28-yard line. So the line of scrimmage was the 30, and the punt sailed out of bounds at the 28. But, Greg, it was a poor snap, and Ty did a good job just coming up with it. Unfortunately, kicked it off the side of his foot.
Yeah, I thought he was going to run with it for a second there, Jay. It was a poor snap, bounced off the ground. He came up with it, ran to his right, and just tried to kick the ball, and it went off the side of his foot. And got to play defense again.
So from the 28-yard line, Hot Springs flips it out in the right flat, complete to number 19, who's off to the races. Finally dragged down at about the 10-yard line by Kodo.
Gets down to about the 10-yard line.
That's number 19 on the catch, Isaiah Sneed.
That yardage is good enough for a Hot Springs first down.
And wouldn't you know it, I wrote down about 12 receivers, Greg, and they throw it to someone that I don't have written down on my roster. But anyway, it's a pickup of 13 yards. And this time they'll run it straight ahead to Perry Jones Jr. And he's going to get down near the 5-yard line, where it's going to bring up second down and goal.
Brought down my memo Aparicio there.
Jones again, and this time he's going to be shoved back short of the goal line, where it's going to bring up third and goal. So the Leopards playing tough with their backs to the goal line here.
Number 12, Trey Brown, comes out of the pile there.
And it's going to bring up third and goal at the 1-yard line. Straight ahead, Perry Jones Jr., and that second surge is going to get him into the end zone for the Hot Springs touchdown. So the Trojans capitalize on the poor punt, and with 2:38 to go in the opening quarter, they'll draw first blood on the 1-yard plunge by Perry Jones Jr. It was just a 28-yard drive following the poor punt. And on to attempt the extra point is Juan Martinez. Snap is good, the set, the kick, and it's good. So with 2:38 to go opening quarter, 7-0, Hot Springs, we're back in 1 minute.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With more efficiency than other fuel sources, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug & Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug & Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
Another pooch kick on the kickoff, and then once again, Greg, it sails out of bounds, so the Leopards are going to get great field position. They're going to spot it 43-yard line.
Yeah, we'll take that every time.
You bet. So with 2:35 to go in the opening quarter, the Leopards will begin their third possession of the night. First and 10 at their own 43-yard line. Leopards trailing 7-0 here at homecoming 2022. From the flex bone, the fullback gets the call. And Micah Gibson, well, they might give him the 45-yard line for a pickup of 2. Second down and 8. So Leopards finding the running tough going. The longest run from scrimmage tonight has been 12 yards by Cotto. Other than that, the Trojans have kept them pretty well bottled up.
Well, if we block number 11 on the right side of their defensive line, I think we've got a better shot running that way. We seem to have more success running that way than we have this way.
They'll run the option left, and they'll pitch to Cotto, and he gives ground, and he'll be dropped at the 40-yard line. That's a loss of 5 on the option. And like you and Tony kept harping on in the junior high game last night, Greg, it's hard to run wide against these guys.
Yeah. They're there waiting on you. And, we seem to have more success when we try to run in between the tackles. Now, it's going to be tough going tonight, too. But a little bit of deception, and maybe we can get 2 or 3 yards at a time and move the ball down the field.
Leopards have eaten a bunch of clock in this first quarter. Now Binkley wants to throw, pumps once, and down the middle, and it's going to be intercepted at midfield. Back to the Leopard 40, as the Leopards will turn it over for the second time of the first game, of the first quarter, I should say. Coming out of there with it is
number one.
Yep.
Zay Wilson.
Brought down by Austin Cravens for the Leopards. Not until he gets to the 37-yard line.
So the Leopards with 2 turnovers and a shank punt. Hot Springs has had the short field all night. They started at the DeQueen 34, the DeQueen 28, and now the DeQueen 37 with 1:06 to go here in the opening quarter. Whip a quick tunnel screen out to the left side, and the Leopards do a good job of defending that, and they're going to knock Brockton, number 0, P.J. Brockton, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, so it's going to be a pickup of about 6 yards. They defended that pretty well, Greg.
Yeah, good job by Mahina and Jackson Van Wickle getting out there from his linebacker spot.
2nd down and 4 from the 31. Contreras takes a snap, play action, looking down the middle, has a man at the 20. That's going to be Derek Hicks, and he'll be shoved out of bounds at about the 12-yard line. So that's a pickup of 19 yards from Contreras to Derek Hicks. And that'll move the chains again for the Trojans.
Jim Bahina and Trey Brown on that stop. We had him, and just one of our tacklers just bounced off of him, Jay.
From the Leopard 11, Contreras wants to flip it out in the right flat this time. Complete. Makes a man miss at the 10, and he'll be dragged down at about the 5-yard line. The receiver was Hicks again. We'll pick up 6 on that play. It's going to bring up 2nd down. Hot Springs going fast without a huddle.
Luke Pierce and Trey Brown there, Jay, on the tackle.
From the 5-yard line. Low snap. They get the handoff to Jones, and he's fighting for yardage. They're going to say he's down short of the goal line. He will have enough for the first down.
For a Hot Springs first down.
With 3 seconds to go in the quarter. Hot Springs quickly to the line of scrimmage, but they don't get a playoff. So we've come to the end of the opening quarter, and we'll switch into the field with the Trojans threatening. It's Hot Springs 7, Leopards nothing. We're back in 1 minute.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Poultry is the leading agricultural industry in Arkansas, and the Poultry Federation is the voice to promote it. Did you know that the industry provides 170,000 jobs in our state? In fact, over 6,500 farms in Arkansas produce some type of poultry. And in 2020, the poultry industry provided $3.7 billion of the total agricultural cash receipts. From providing scholarships to protecting interest at the state capitol, the Poultry Federation is the proud voice of the poultry industry.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Pilgrims of the Queen, a good employer and a top-notch corporate citizen.
As we return to action here in the second quarter, Hot Springs will start at the DeQueen 1-yard line. Contreras to Jones, and he's into the end zone for the Trojans score. Well, that didn't take long with 11:58 to go in the first half. The Trojans have extended the lead to 13-0 with the PAT pending. And, Greg, the Leopards are their own worst enemy that first quarter with 2 turnovers and a shank punt.
Exactly. You know, I talked about at the beginning of the game how we were getting the ball first, and we had to establish some momentum on our part. And what we did was exactly the opposite of that. You know, we gave them momentum by giving them short fields through a fumble, an interception, and a shank punt, and they took advantage of it.
I'm going to tell you something, guys. There must be kickers running all over Hot Springs.
Yeah.
They had a kid last night that kicked the field goal to have been good from 45. And this kid here has a big leg as well.
Yeah, kicked a 35-yard field goal on the last play of the first half in junior high.
Yeah.
Juan Martinez, after a penalty, will move him back 5 yards, the first penalty of the night against the Trojans. They'll set it down at the 15 for this extra point attempt. And whistles once again. It was a high snap that time. I think they were going to botch it, but we had whistles stopping the play. So let's sort this one out. I guess they're going to make it like an NFL extra point for him.
Oh, no. That's going to be 30, make it a 30-yarder, isn't it?
Yep. All right, he's saying now it's a little bit of a challenge. So they'll put it down at the 20. So after back-to-back procedure penalties, Hot Springs will attempt the extra point for the third time here. Good snap, the set, the kick, and it's long enough, but it's no good. So with 11:58 to go in the half, the score remains Hot Springs 13, Leopards nothing. We're back in 1 minute.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? Four States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on check availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
This time the Trojans will sprint kick it. Luke Pierce goes back to the 8 to pick it up and makes a nice little return out to the 23-yard line. And that's where the Leopards will start with 11:51 to go in the half. And the Leopards trailing 13-0. So the Trojans have moved 28 yards in 4 plays and 37 yards in 5 plays. You can't keep giving them a short field.
Nope.
This time, Binkley will keep around the right side. He'll get about a – no, that was Lindsey on the carry.
Binkley keeps it.
No?
It's not
I guess
down.
it was Binkley.
It was Binkley.
He's going to get about a yard up to the 24-yard line where we'll call it 2nd and 9. Don't forget all the scores coming up from around the state. 10 till midnight. Rex Nelson, Nate Olson right here on your number one country, 92.1. Leopards break their huddle, come to the line of scrimmage with 10 seconds on the play clock. 2nd and 9, Binkley underneath center. Lindsey coming right, has a little seam. It looks like they have a fumble.
It closed up.
Lindsey gets a gain of about
Ty maintains possession, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards out to the 27-yard line, where it's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
About 27-yard line.
Arkansas and Mississippi State tomorrow from Starkville. 11 o'clock kickoff. Maybe we can catch them before all those Bulldog fans wake up with their cowbells.
That's what I was thinking. And then you got Rex. Rex is going to get, about 11 hours of rest before he has to get back on the radio for Washita tomorrow?
Yeah, they start at 11 o'clock airtime. And Binkley turns the corner, has the first down, still on his feet, flags fly, and he's going to get across the 35 up to about the 38-yard line. If the play stands, it's a pickup of 11. Let's sort out all the flags.
That'll be a face mask.
That's what I thought. That'll be a pickup of 11 for Binkley, running the option beautifully that time. Well, it sounds like that Jake Martin in junior high is learning how to run the flex bone.
He's doing a very good job of distributing the ball and making decisions on those options.
He was our McDonald's player of the game last night in junior high. So we get 2 first downs on that, Tony?
Pardon?
We get 2 first downs on that?
Yes, 2 first downs. You got one, and then you got another one with the penalty.
All right, 15-yard face mask penalty. And now the Leopards are in business. 1st and 10 at the Hot Springs 47-yard line. Flexbone, and Gibson gets the call. And Micah will fall forward for a yard down to about the 46-yard line. We're going to bring up 2nd down and 9. Homecoming tomorrow at Cliff Harris Stadium, as Greg was referencing. The Washita Baptist Tigers, they're undefeated, ranked number 5 nationally. in their classification. They'll be hosting the Southwestern Oklahoma Bulldogs. 12 noon kick, 11 o'clock airtime. That one's on our sister station, 102.1 The Good Path. Arkansas and Mississippi State airtime, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning on number 1 country. And Hot Springs will jump into the neutral zone. Nice job by Cole Binkley of staggering the snap count. Instead of second 9, it's going to bring up second 4, Greg.
That's a good use of the cadence there to just get Hot Springs as aggressive as they are to jump off sides. And now Binkley's back over talking to his dad about the next play.
Well, I'm curious, Greg. You've had 3 or 4 weeks now to prepare your halftime questions for Laurel. Are you ready?
Probably not. She told me I had to be very careful with what I asked her.
We got a timeout on the field with 9:11 to go in the half. 13-0 Hot Springs, back in 1 minute.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive, quality auto body repair since 1982. Diamond Bank offering sound and meaningful financial services, and Pruitt's Foods. You click it, we pick it, you'll love it. Shop online today.
Following the Leopard timeout, DeQueen looking at 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line. They'll run the option left, and Binkley is tackled in the backfield. Back at about the 43-yard line, he'll lose 2 that time on the option. Well, it seems like a play might work. The last time they ran that one, it worked for 11. But Hot Springs makes
got a Trojan down.
Okay, injury on the field. That time the Trojans adjust and drop him for a 2-yard loss. So they're making some quick adjustments out there.
Looks like number 49, Jay.
We've got timeout on the field with the injury. We'll take 1-2 with 8:39 to go in the half. 13-0 Hot Springs. We're back in a moment.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Steve from Jonesboro.
The key to my Lotto numbers is my high school jersey. It still fits. So I'm rocking 5 every draw night, and maybe 25, my career high. Then whatever looks good, but I always play the 5.
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
The injured Trojan, number 49, Ezekiel Contreras, helped off the field. Quick toss out in the flat, but it doesn't work for much, if anything, as Binkley finds Cotto. They're going to spot it right at the line of scrimmage. So the pass was complete, but for no gain. And it's going to bring up 4th down and about, Leopards need about 7.
Go for it, Jay.
Oh, yeah, probably down 13-0. Even if you turn it over on downs here, it's going to be the worst field position Hot Springs has had all night. They've started at the DeQueen 34, DeQueen 28, and DeQueen 37. So 4th and 7, the Leopards are going to go for it. At the Hot Springs 44, They're going to run the option left, and they get great penetration. They'll drop Binkley for a loss back at about the 47-yard line. So Binkley will lose 3, and the Leopards will turn it over on downs. And with 7:49 to go in the first half, the Trojans will take over. 1st and 10, and they're going to spot it at their own 48-yard line. So a nice drive for the Leopards, helped out by the face mask penalty. They moved it from the Leopard 23, but it stalls on downs at the Hot Springs 48. So with a 13-0 lead, Contreras and the Hot Springs offense back out on the field. In the pistol, they're going to run the jet sweep. Coming left is going to be number 10, Hicks, down the far sidelines. 10-5 touchdown. Hot Springs, there are no flags. 52 yards on the jet sweep. Well, that didn't take long.
No, I tell you what, Jay, he had a full head of steam up by the time he crossed the line of scrimmage, and he just blew through our secondary and was wide open the last 20 yards to the end.
A flag. I think it's after the play.
Okay, they're bringing it way back upfield, though, Tony.
Maybe we got a break.
All right, the play stands. It's a 52-yard touchdown run by Derek Hicks, but looks like it's coming back at least to about the 28-yard line. Well, no, I believe you're right, Tony. It's going to come after the play.
Yeah, that's unsportsmanlike.
So the 52-yard run is going to stand. And with 7:40 to go in the half, that extends the Trojan lead to 19-0. No, it's unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah.
The penalty.
Yep.
Okay.
It'll be assessed on kickoff.
For a touchdown. Martinez will attempt the PAT for the Trojans.
So one play, 52 yards after holding the Leopards on downs, and Martinez on to attempt the PAT. It's a good snap. We've got a flag again. They have procedure problems on these extra points, don't they? They've had 2 already.
Flag on the play.
Be offside.
They're going to call offsides on DeQueen. Leopards almost blocked that last extra point, Greg. So somebody got a little early start that time, and now it's going to.
Now they're going to go for 2.
Yep, going to change the battle plan. The Trojans going to send the offense back out on the field after the 1-yard penalty against the Leopards, and they're going to go for 2 now. They missed the extra point following their second touchdown after a couple of procedure penalties. Made it almost like a long field goal. So Contreras in there. It's a quarterback draw. No, they'll go with a wildcat. That's going to be Zay Wilson, who takes a direct snap, and he runs it in for the 2-point conversion. So with 7:40 to go in the first half, the Trojans extend the lead to 21-0. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Did you know that Weyerhaeuser is the largest private landowner in the United States and among the largest private providers of outdoor recreational opportunities in the world? With millions of acres in the U.S., our recreational lease program offers outdoor enthusiasts a vast resource for getting out and enjoying nature. For more information, visit our website at weyerhaeuser.com.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Tonight's second quarter brought to you by Southeast Feed, proud supporters of Leopard Sports, serving Superior County for over a decade, carrying a wide variety of feed, horse tack, and cattle supplies. At Southeast Feed, you not only get value for your money, but you get quality and top-notch friendly service. That's Southeast Feed. They present the second quarter tonight of the Leopard action.
Tony's down there helping the referees.
We still got confusion, Greg.
I don't know what's going on now.
You typically kick off from the 40, so I guess the penalty was against the Leopards?
I don't think so.
But he didn't point against the Leopards.
Now he's going over to get instructions from the referee, who was trying to explain things to Coach Darrell Burnett on the Hot Springs side of the field. Should be a 15-yard penalty either way.
They should be kicking from the 25-yard line.
Now they're going to come over and explain it to Coach Jared Fannin.
Somebody's not going to be happy.
Wow. So, Jared Fannin, you could fry an egg on his forehead right now. He is not a happy camper. We better kill our mic. We're liable to get some.
I've never seen anything like this.
All right.
I wouldn't give up on this one, Jay.
No, we're in the right on this one.
There is no way that I would let them kick this ball off without me. I'd lay down on the field because it was obviously a penalty against them. They called it, and it was just a minute ago. How can you forget that?
So Coach Jared Fannin is still pleading his case with the referee. I don't think he's going to win the argument.
I've never seen anything like that in my life.
So it looks like they're going to kick off from the 50, which makes absolutely no sense at all. It should be a 15-yard penalty one way or the other. I don't know. So it winds up being a 10-yard penalty on DeQueen. I'm still not sure what happened. Either way, Hot Springs will kick it deep now, and it'll be taken on the run at the 10, back to the 20, and almost broke it there for a moment as he took that kickoff on the run. And Pierce was fearless that time, Greg. He caught it on the run and never slowed down, and he's tackled at the 24-yard line.
I will tell you something, Jay.
Hey,
These referees better get control of this game, or there's going to be some kids not playing in the second half. It's not far from it. And
a lot of emotion out there.
Yeah. And then you see them do things like that, and it just, kids don't understand.
Hand off to Lindsey, and he's going to get no gain at the 24-yard line.
I think that was Cotto.
Yeah, that was Cotto. Boy, Hot Springs big up front. Number 99, he is huge.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
No gain for Cotto. 2nd and 10.
They're all 90, 65, 45. They're all pretty good size.
If that penalty was against us, he pointed the wrong way. I will say that.
It couldn't be a 10-yard penalty.
Well, it shouldn't be 10 yards either way. It should be 15. That's right.
2nd and 10 from the 24. And Lindsey will try the right side. Boy, just nothing doing. Hot Springs loading the box now. And Ty's going to be hit for a loss of a yard back to the 23-yard line. As Hot Springs just keep cheating up, crowding that line of scrimmage. And it's just hard to block when you got 5 on 9 out there.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Clock continues to run. We're down to 6:25 to go in the half. Leopards trailing 21-0.
Anything that doesn't go straight ahead, they're in our backfield, Jay.
3rd and 12. And we've got a whistle and a timeout. 6:15 to go in the half. 21-0. Hot Springs. We're back in 1 minute.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. It's different here. Come see why.
Friday Night Football. It's the national anthem. The opening kickoff. Cheerleaders. Coaches. The roar of the crowd in the end zone.
Just like your favorite team, Farmers Bank and Trust is committed to winning new fans every day. Since 1906, Farmers Bank and Trust has delivered friendly customer service and provided customized banking options. When you need a bank, come home to Farmers Bank and Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Chandler Funeral Home, dedicated to the care of those we serve. Ida Bell National Bank, where your dreams become reality. And by Howard Memorial, offering primary health care. Your new healthy starts here.
I think Coach Spannon took a time out there just to get another word or two.
I think so.
With the referee. We've got a fumbled snap. Ball's loose at about the 22-yard line, and I believe Binkley fell on it alertly.
It wasn't Binkley.
No, Hot Springs got it. Third turnover of the night. And the Trojans will take over at the Leopard 20. Well, Hot Springs has had the short field all night long. 3 Leopard turnovers and a shank punt. Boy, the Leopards are playing hard tonight. 21-0 against a heavily favored Hot Springs team.
And when you give them short field time after time, Jay, it just becomes very difficult to keep them.
Yeah, it's hard to keep a good football team out 20 and 30 yards away.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the Leopard 20. Contreras in the pistol wants to throw the football. Airing it out for the end zone. One-on-one coverage. And it's broken up, I believe. Incomplete. Good job by Bahina back there.
Bahina did a good job. Maybe offensive pass interference.
John giving up, what, about 7 or 8 inches to that receiver?
Or a foot.
They did a nice job breaking it up in man-to-man coverage. Second and 10 at the 20. Contreras wants to throw again to the end zone again. Same play. And this time, also incomplete. Well, they're picking on John back there. And he's been up to the task twice.
Did a good job again. He was back there. He was back there and kept him from getting to the ball.
I imagine John's talking to somebody out there right about that.
I think he's talking to number 0. They're going to put 17 over there this time, see what happens.
Third and 10. Here we go. It's a slant pattern this time, and Bahia will break it up again. And is it picked off? No.
I thought Ray Brown had that one.
No good. And that brings up 4th down.
Boy, John Bahina breaks up 3 pass attempts on that. Prior to that one series, Greg, Contreras had hit 6 in a row, but Bahina just broke up 3 in a row.
Great defensive effort by John Bahina there.
All right, Hot Springs going to go for it. 4th and 10 from the 20. Let's see if the Leopards are up to the task. Play action down the middle. It's incomplete. The Leopards have held on downs.
And that pass is incomplete.
Wow, what a defensive stand that was, led by Jonathan Bahina.
Good job by the Leopards there on defense. And now we just need to put something together, move the ball down the field, and get a score before the end of the first.
How about that for showing a little fight, Tony?
Right, John was he's ready to play on that series.
So the Leopards will take over with 5:48 to go in the half. 1st and 10 at their 20. They trail 21-0. Binkley will bring them to the line of scrimmage, flex bone set, and fakes to the fullback and leaves it with the fullback. Flags are going to fly.
We got the face mask.
That was Binkley who kept it that time, and he's readjusting the face mask. So, do you give him a carry on that, Tony, or?
It's going to be a 1st down, and no, don't give him a carry.
15-yard penalty assessed against the Trojans. They've been penalized 5 times for 45 yards.
6 times and 35 yards because they got a -10 on that one time.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Leopards at the 34-yard line. Binkley checks in with the play.
We'll take those 1st downs any way we can get them, Jay. Just move the ball down the field.
5:30 to go until intermission. First and 10 at the DeQueen 34. They'll go to the power I this time. And getting the calls, Lindsay, with a couple of blockers out front. They push the pile forward out to about the 39-yard line. Pick up a 5 that time for Ty Lindsay. Now they're going to say his knee touchdown at the 38, so give him 4. Nevertheless, that's what you want on first down. Pick up a 4 yard. Just keep the ball and the chains moving.
Good job by Logan Chandler and Jake Lalonde over there on that side of the line to just keep pushing and fighting.
They're going to stay in the power I set. And they fumble the snap. And Binkley, well, Hot Springs says they have it.
They do.
Wow, another turnover. Wow. So the Leopards will turn it over at the 38-yard line on the fumbled exchange from center. Well, 6th game of the year, you just can't afford a fumbled exchange from the center. And Bill, listen to this Hot Springs field position. Greg, DeQueen 34, DeQueen 28, DeQueen 37, Hot Springs 48, DeQueen 20, and now DeQueen 38. Jet sweep coming left with good speed, and the ball carrier slips a tackle, and he's going to tiptoe down the sidelines. And Hicks, I believe he stepped out of bounds. No, he got in.
He got in, I believe. Number 10, Hicks on the run. Another jet sweep.
Boy, he walked the tightrope down the far sidelines.
Jay, we had 2 or 3 opportunities to knock him out of bounds and just didn't get the job done.
So with 4:28 to go in the first half, Martinez on to attempt to add point number 28. Boy, that's 2 jet sweeps for Derek Hicks for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. And the extra point is good. 28-0 Trojans, back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Tim Griffin, your Lieutenant Governor. You know, there's something really special about football in the South. On Friday nights, I'm a Magnolia Panther. My wife, she's a Camden Cardinal. We love football season because it's a special time with family and friends. As your Attorney General, I'll work to keep dangerous criminals off our streets so we can all focus on what matters most, our faith, our family, and our friends. I'm Tim Griffin, and I'm asking for your vote.
Paid for by Tim Griffin for Attorney General.
Cactus Plaza has the fuel you need for your engine and your body. Power up with their great line of energy drinks like Red Bull, Monster Energy, Bang, Full Throttle, Turbo, and more. Or quench your thirst with a Powerade water. Cactus Plaza has non-ethanol fuel and diesel, along with fuel supplements such as Quicksilver or marine lubricants, oil treatments, brake fluids, small engine fuels, as well as premium racing fuels. So if you need power, Cactus Plaza is the place to get it. Get yours today in DeQueen, just 1 block east of the 7071 junction.
The kickoff is out of bounds, but I believe it was touched by Luke Pierce first.
Yeah, that's correct.
So they're going to spot it at the DeQueen 13-yard line. Tough break there as Luke came up and tried to field it. Muffed it out of bounds. DeQueen keeps possession, but they're going to start at their own 13-yard line. They have 4:28 with which to work here in the first half. Leopards have driven as far as the Hot Springs 43 in the first half, but they've been shut out so far. Binkley hands off to Lindsay coming left. He's going to get out to about the 15-yard line.
Lindsay gets the ball down to about
pick up a
15-yard line.
2 on the carry. 2nd down and 8.
3 on the play.
Tough running in there, Jay. And that Hot Springs Trojan defensive line and linebacker are just really pressed up against the line of scrimmage, just daring them to throw the football.
Yeah, I knew they would be good when I heard that they were leading Parkview at the half. We saw Parkview last Thursday night in Little Rock. They've got an outstanding team.
They really do.
This is a tough conference. And Lindsay will try the right side this time, and he'll get up to about the 16-yard line for a pickup of a yard. We'll bring up 3rd and 7.
Lindsay on the handoff.
And now then we've got a timeout taken by the Trojans. So with 3:30 to go, first half, 28-0, Hot Springs. We're back in 1 minute.
Arkansas State Parks are your passport to all kinds of adventures. And camping is just the beginning. Our parks can take you hiking, kayaking, mountain biking, fishing, and some of them can even take you back in time. Our 52 state parks offer fun, adventure, history, and so much more. So pick up your passport at any state park visitor center. Visit arkansasstateparks.com and see where we can take you next.
State Representative Deanne Vaught is proud to support the DeQueen Leopards, Ashdown Panthers, Horatio Lions, Foreman Gators, Dirks Outlaws, and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Representative Vaught reminds us that our children are our future. Please continue to support all our area schools. Southwest Arkansas is a great place to live and raise our family. Deanne is proud to represent District 87 in the Arkansas House and proud to support this broadcast for the football fans in our area.
Paid for by Deanne Vaught Campaign Committee.
Well, Tony, you got an explanation from the officials.
Yeah, the line judge here was kind enough to stop and talk to me for a little bit. Just a miscommunication. White Hat went to the wrong sideline and asked about how they wanted to do the penalty. It was against us, but he went to the wrong sideline and asked.
Oh, okay. A 10-yard penalty, though?
Well, I didn't get an explanation on that.
Okay. 3rd and 7. They'll run the option left. Binkley turns the corner. Oh, he's hit hard.
And there's a flag.
There was such thing as targeting in high school, Greg. We might see someone ejected on that play, but
they threw a flag. And I don't know what else it can be, Jay.
Binkley picks up about 4. Boy, the young sophomore is getting welcome to high school football.
Yeah, personal foul.
Against Hot Springs.
Foul goes against Hot Springs.
Hell, and that was leading with the helmet that time.
Correct.
And again, if there was a targeting foul in high school, that young man would be ejected. But as it stands, just a 15-yard penalty out to the 36-yard line. And boy, you gotta hand it to Cole Binkley, Tony.
Hey, he's tough as nails.
I'm telling you. Hot Springs penalized 6 times for 60 yards. I remember when Coach Fannin came to Rotary earlier in the year, Greg, and he says, well, we're probably going to start a sophomore quarterback. I had visions of a puny little 10th grader, you know.
Yeah.
Cole Binkley is one tough customer. He's going to throw the football, scrambling for his life, and he's not going to get away. And did he fumble the football?
Knocked down in the backfield. Loose ball on the play.
And Hot Springs recovers at the 30-yard line. So another turnover against the Leopards. That's what, Tony? The fifth turnover of the first half.
Hot Springs will recover the football.
Wow.
They will take control of the field. Ball is going to be placed.
Binkley will lose 4 on that carry and fumbles the football away, and the Trojans will now go for the sportsmanship rule as they'll take over at the DeQueen 30.
Tony, could you see that? I thought the ground.
No, it was prior.
Was it?
Yeah.
And we've got a whistle stopping the play as Perry Jones Jr. took the handoff. Procedure penalty against the Trojans. Got the pink flags tonight for Breast Cancer Awareness Month throughout the month of October.
Who's better at that than I am, Tony?
I'm glad I wasn't taking a drink when you said that.
All right, following the procedure penalty, 1st and 15. And the pass is complete at the 30-yard line, makes a man miss, and he's off to the races. That's number 18, I believe.
Number 10.
Number 10. Derek Hicks, boy, he's been a handful tonight. Takes it from the 35 down to the 9-yard line. That's a pickup of 26 yards.
Well, his helmet's off, so we'll have to play one play without him. Maybe that'll be helpful.
Man, he's got 2 carries for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. He's got 4 receptions. And they'll hand off on the coming left. is going to be number 28. That's Kobe Hughes. And he's going to get it down to about the 5-yard line for a pickup of 4 yards. He's fighting for the goal line, and he's in. They've just now completely worn down this DeQueen defense with the short field to work with all night long. So the 5-yard run, that was Kobe Hughes, wasn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it was 13.
13. Okay. I'm sorry, that's going to be checking back in. Perry Jones Jr. gets his third. Invoke the sportsmanship rule in the second half unless the Leopards can answer. Soccer-style kicker puts it up and puts it through. 35-0 Trojans. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Are you looking for a university to provide you with the knowledge to see more, do more, and be more? As one of Arkansas's fastest growing and affordable universities, Southern Arkansas University has helped thousands and thousands of people just like you earn a degree. SAU believes the worth of individuals and provides an environment valuable to excellence in teaching and learning, scholarship, creative endeavors, and service. There's no better time than now to get started with flexible course options and caring campus community at state-of-the-art facilities located in Magnolia, Arkansas. See today why SAU feels like home to so many.
Smiles of Arkansas is committed to providing quality dental care and oral health education to children and adults. At Smiles, patient trust, comfort, and satisfaction are among their top priorities. Smiles of Arkansas dental centers are staffed with highly skilled general dentists, hygienists, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
The kick will sail out of bounds on the far side of the field, and so the Leopards should get it at the 35-yard line, I believe.
That's correct.
Boy, 5 Leopard turnovers have really hurt here in the first half. Well, they're putting it at the 25 right now. This officiating crew,
35.
Yeah. Why would you ask the coach where you want the ball? Where it went out of bounds or at the 35? Well, we'll take it at the 35. Because it went out of bounds at about the 18. Yeah. Okay, so Leopards will start 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Leopards need to get a score here in the final 2:16 to avoid.
I'm not sure I've ever seen a coach ask if he wanted the ball at the 25 or the 35.
Yeah. Okay. Hand off to Cotto coming right. He's going to be ridden down from behind for no gain. 2nd and 10. And they're letting the coaches make far too many decisions this game, aren't they? No gain, 2nd down and 10. Clock's on the move. We're inside 2 minutes to go, first half. Don't forget, coming up at the half, Greg Rebels will interview his granddaughter, the homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew. Quite a treat for Greg. He's been planning this for about a month now. A quick opener to the fullback, and Gibson will get about 3 out to the 38-yard line. We're just going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Gibson on a gain of 3.
For the Leopards. This is one of those games, Tony, where time of possession means absolutely nothing.
That's correct. Yeah, we're going to accumulate a lot of time of possession here, but it'll be misleading.
Timeout on the field with 1:28 to go in the half. 35-0 Hot Springs. We're back in 1 minute.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen is your local good neighbor Chevy dealer with new and used vehicles available. The new cars are being delivered as fast as they come in, and Gentry Chevrolet would never charge over sticker price. Never. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, let the friendly folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you order yours so you don't pay too. Service department with windshield repair and replacement services, and they also have 2 quick lube style oil changing booths. Visit them at 1027 Highway 70 east of DeQueen, or check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
Ty Lindsay will pick up a couple on 3rd down out to about the 41-yard line, where it's going to bring up 4th down and 4, and the Leopards will send the punting unit out on the field, and the Trojans will take a timeout to stop the clock with 1:22 to go in the half. 35-0 Hot Springs. We're back in 1 minute.
At Idabel National Bank, we encourage you to use your skills to make a positive impact in your community through volunteerism. A world of kindness comes from people just like you who care by volunteering. Community service is so important to us at Idabel National Bank, and working together, we can make our dreams become a reality. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on check availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
And as the Leopards line up in punt formation, they draw Hot Springs off sides on the 4th and 4, so the Leopards get a 1st down on the penalty out to the 46-yard line. Well, that's what Hot Springs gets for calling a timeout, Tony.
Absolutely. I don't know why you call a timeout there up 35-0, but worked out for us.
1:22 with which to work, and a fresh set of downs at the 46. And they'll run the option left. Pitching at the last moment to Cotto, I believe.
Yes.
And Ulysses hit hard. He does pick up positive yardage out to about the 48-yard line. So give Cotto 2 on that carry. 2nd and 8. 1 minute to go until halftime. Leopards need to score to avoid the sportsmanship rule being invoked in the second half. Well, Hot Springs now with about 8 men up on the line of scrimmage, Tony. Straight ahead handoff to the fullback, and he's going to get into Hot Springs territory. And Gibson will get it to down to about the Hot Springs 47-yard line. So give Gibson 5 on that carry. That'll probably be, that'll give him forward progress to the 46-yard line. So give him 6 on that carry. Leopards quickly to the line of scrimmage. Hand off to Lindsay coming left. And he's going to have the 1st down, which will stop the clock momentarily at the 43-yard line.
That was Cotto, Jay.
Cotto picks up 3. Young sophomore. Leopards playing a lot of sophomores, and that's going to end it for the first half. So, time expires, ending the first half.
No, I don't. Well, let's see. I think the Queen called a timeout with 6 seconds left, and I just think the scoreboard missed. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Tony.
Well, the way they're huddling, now the officials are walking off, but the Queen, I think, called a timeout with 6 seconds.
Did we have a timeout?
I don't know, but he called timeout with 6 seconds.
And the Leopards are talking with the officials.
Okay.
The officials are going to the locker room.
Yeah, they are.
Leopards are still huddling at the 50-yard line. Now they're going to head to the locker room. So your halftime score, Hot Springs 35, DeQueen nothing, as Tony Stowers will hook up with Coach Jared Fannin here. Let's go down on the field with Tony.
Coach, the scoreboard does not reflect how hard our kids are playing.
Yes, kids are fighting hard. I just told Coach Bell that way. I said, you look at the score, it does not feel like it's 35 to nothing. Kids are playing hard.
They are.
Putting some defensively, a couple big plays, short field offense. We fumbled offense, so we got to fix that. But offense put together some positive plays, positive yards there at the end. So we can build off that offense.
Coach, one more question before you go. Have you ever been asked whether you'd rather have the ball at the 25 or 35 yard line?
Well, they call a personal foul. He wanted to give me the option to take it on the kick or the try. I said, I'll take it on the kick. And then they come out there and said it was on us. So.
Yeah, we were a bit confused as well.
First time in 18 years.
Good luck.
All right, Coach Jared Fannin at the half. Your halftime score is 35-0 in favor of Hot Springs. We'll be back to give you the scoring summary and some stats. And Greg Rebels will talk with his granddaughter, the homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew, as our halftime show will begin in 3 minutes.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. The Queen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust the Queen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, Queen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Sevier County Developmental Center provides habilitative training to developmentally disabled. Currently serve 59 children at Fun and Learnland, our daycare preschool, and 35 adults between the adult day habilitation and waiver programs. We employ 62 full-time and 18 part-time employees with a payroll of nearly $1.9 million. About 97% of our employees live in Sevier County, putting the money right back into our community. Sevier County Developmental Center, College Drive in DeQueen.
Children grow up so fast, but it takes just a moment to plan for their future and their education. This is Dennis Milligan, Arkansas State Treasurer. Start saving for your child or your grandchild today with the Arkansas Brighter Future 529 plan. New name, same great way to save for education. Brighter Futures start today. Visit BrighterFutureDirect529.com.
To learn more about the Arkansas 529 plan, its investments, objectives, risks, and costs, read the official statement at BrighterFutureDirect529.com. Paid for by the Arkansas Section 529 Plan Review Committee.
Ready for a music tour through the Arkansas Delta? Let's see. Johnny Cash Boyhood Home? Check. A new rockabilly exhibit? Check again. A live broadcast of the country's longest-running blues radio program? We've got it. The bronze bust of Levon Helm? On the list. Find these spots and more as you travel the Arkansas Delta Music Trail. Go to thenewdeltabyways.com to see all the driving tours through the Arkansas Delta Byways region.
This ad paid with state and regional funds.
First State Bank has been serving our area's farmers for almost 50 years. We understand the agricultural business because we're local, just like you. Stop by any of our branches and speak with a loan officer to see how we can help you meet your agricultural needs. We also offer livestock, farm equipment, farm service agency, guaranteed, and participation loans. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. First State Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
We're at the half, homecoming 2022, and our score is Hot Springs 35, DeQueen nothing. And with a very special halftime guest, let's go down on the field now with Greg Rebels. Greg?
It's my pleasure to get to interview the homecoming queen tonight, Jay. And the homecoming queen happens to be someone I know especially well, Laurel Morphew, my granddaughter. And I don't know how excited she is about this interview, but I am very excited about it. And I just was going to ask her a couple of questions. Laurel, first thing I want to know is, what are your plans after you can finish your high school?
I plan to go to college and get a degree in animal science.
Okay, that's great. Also, Here's another thing I want to know about. I know that you're somewhat of an athlete, not only a beautiful young woman, but tell us a little bit about the upcoming Lady Leopard basketball season and what you think about the new coach Spears, and also what it's going to look like as you begin your senior year for the Lady Leopards.
Well, I'm very excited for my senior year with Coach Spears. She is an awesome woman. We all adore her, and she's just really helping us this year. I think we're going to have a pretty good season this year. It's looking pretty good so far, and I can't wait to start.
Okay, that's two good things. Now, is there anything you want to tell me about the game tonight, or about the homecoming court, or anything else that you want to say before we end this interview?
The homecoming court, it was awesome. I couldn't have asked for better girls to be on this court with, and I hope the game goes good. Go Leopards.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the interview. And, Jay, I'll send it back to you now. Thank you.
All right, great job, Greg. And Laurel, the 2022 homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew, interviewed by her grandfather, Greg Revels. And I know the Morphew family, the Revels family, very, very proud of Laurel, the 2022 homecoming queen. We also want to congratulate the rest of our homecoming court that was recognized here tonight. They include senior maids, Cynthia Buenrostro, Amariani Ortiz, Mackenzie Townsend, Emily Mims Garcia, Wendy Victoriano, were Presley Young and Alexa Monroy, and the sophomore maids, Ashley Hernandez and Stephanie Villeda. So congratulations to the 2022 homecoming court led by our queen, Laurel Morphew. At the half, it's Hot Springs 35, DeQueen nothing. We'll be back to take a look at the scoring summary and some halftime stats. Our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. Are you sick today? Be seen today at Healthcare Express. Open 7 days a week with urgent care and primary care. Visit them online at gohce.com. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrims is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start. Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? Oh, no way, dude. Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
In DeQueen, see Shelter Insurance Agent Jeff Woods, proud sponsor of this Leopards broadcast.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
All right, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colorado Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
We can sum up McDonald's new crispy chicken sandwich in one word. Crispy, but also juicy and tender. Okay, it's crispy, juicy, tender, all one word. But then, also pickle. Oh, and potato bun, which is 2 words. Okay, we can't sum up our new crispy chicken sandwich in one word, so you'll just have to try it to understand it. Order ahead on the McDonald's app at participating
highly skilled general dentist, hygienist, and friendly staff to offer you the quality dental care you need and deserve. Smiles accepts our kids and most other dental plans. Smiles of Arkansas Dental Center, located in the Cultural Awareness Center in downtown DeQueen. Call 642-SMILE. That's 642-7645.
It's halftime with Hot Springs leading DeQueen 35-0 on the Healthcare Express halftime show. Visit them online at gohce.com. And time now for our scoring summary and halftime stats, brought to you by Twisted Tines Outfitters, your hunting, fishing, camping headquarters located in DeQueen. Stop in now to get your bow serviced or stock up on arrows and all your hunting essentials for deer season. Visit Twisted Tines Outfitters on Facebook for updates, new arrivals, and all things outdoors. Will Perry Jones has 3 rushing touchdowns for Hot Springs, and Derek Hicks has 2 rushing touchdowns for the Trojans, and they lead 35-0 at the half. It was a hard-fought opening quarter. Trojans led only 7-0 at the end of the opening quarter, but punched 4 scores in the second quarter to invoke the sportsmanship rule going into the second half. Halftime stats, the Trojans with 207 yards in total offense, 117 on the ground, 90 through the air. The leading rusher, Derek Hicks, on 2 jet sweeps for 90 yards and 2 touchdowns. Through the air, Matt Contreras, 7 of 12 for 90 yards, and Hicks has 4 receptions for 63 yards. For the Leopards, they wind up with 44 yards in total offense, 31 on the ground, 13 through the air. The leading ball carrier, Ty Lindsay, 14 yards on 11 carries. Micah Gibson had 4 carries for 12 yards. Through the air, Binkley was 2 of 4 with 1 interception for 13 yards. Trenton Matthews had a catch for 13 yards for the Leopards. What killed the Leopards in the first half? 5 turnovers. They had 4 fumbles and an interception. The Leopards, meanwhile, forced 1 turnover. Jackson Van Winkle came up with a loose football. 35-0 Trojans at the half. Our halftime stats brought to you by Twisted Tines Outfitters, just north of the 7071 junction in DeQueen, your hunting, fishing, camping headquarters. Stop in now, get your bow serviced, or stock up on arrows and all your hunting essentials for deer season. Visit Twisted Tines Outfitters on Facebook for updates. Let's catch a little bit of the homecoming show. Here's the DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band. The Queen High School Marching Leopard Band performing at Homecoming 2022 with the homecoming queen, Laurel Morphew, and the court looking on. Our halftime show brought to you by Healthcare Express. Are you sick today? Be seen today at Healthcare Express. 35-0 at the half. Trojans leading the Leopards. We'll be back with more following this 3-minute timeout.
For the past 150 years, Lyon College has been educating Arkansas students who make a difference in our communities, in our state, and in our world. Lyon College alumni are your computer scientists, artists, and engineers. They're your business and community leaders, teachers, and healthcare professionals. In fact, Lyon College has an average medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average. For more information, visit lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family-owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to feature a promising young Leopard athlete each week in our Diamond in the Rough Spotlight. And if you're looking for a promising future when retirement rolls around, now's a great time to start an investment savings plan or individual retirement account at Diamond Bank in DeQueen. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly banking professionals will be happy to tailor a plan just right for you and your needs. Diamond Bank in DeQueen. Member FDIC.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia.
I love my church family.
I love my church family.
At the D Queen Church of Christ, we are a community of Jesus followers. We are not a group of perfect people, but our glory is in the cross of Jesus Christ and the saving power of His grace. Our church family has a relaxed nature with a passion for sharing Jesus. We would love to see you this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses. Rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. Located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
The love of football defines fall weekends, and in many homes, our families. But it's a demanding sport that can cause injury. That's why UAMS Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is on sidelines and in locker rooms for high schools and colleges across the state, ready to care for athletes with clinics in Central and Northwest Arkansas. UAMS Health, official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics and future Razorbacks all over Arkansas. Learn more at uams.health/team.
We're proud to announce Howard Memorial Hospital now offers telehealth services so you can stay healthy while staying home. Easily access our telehealth portal from your smartphone, tablet, or computer to connect with your trusted providers. All you need is a valid email address to sign up. Telehealth visits are available for most clinic appointments, Compass Behavioral Health Services, and some emergency consults. Your health is our priority. Let us take care of you from the comfort of your own home. Visit howardmemorial.com/telehealth to learn more.
The Healthcare Express halftime show continues at Leopard Stadium, homecoming 2022, and the Hot Springs Trojans lead the DeQueen Leopards 35-0. Let's get some other scores from around the area now. Here's Greg.
Okay, in the 5A South Conference, Hot Springs Lakeside is leading Texarkana 31-23 at halftime. Magnolia is leading Camden Fairview 19-7 at halftime. And in other scores, Ashdown is trailing Malvern at the half by 28-14. Nashville's ahead of Mena at halftime 27-7. And Dirks is leading Mineral Springs 14-8 in a battle of unbeatens in the third quarter over at Dirks.
And over in West Virginia, I'm told that Hurricane is leading Princeton. Let me rephrase that. Previously undefeated Princeton, 35-7 in the second half. So the Stowers family certainly happy about how that game's coming along in West Virginia. Well, here at Leopard Stadium, it's 35-0. Hot Springs leading DeQueen. It's a Healthcare Express halftime show. Are you sick today? Be seen today at Healthcare Express. They're open 7 days a week, offering urgent care and primary care. Let's go back down on the field now. DeQueen High School Marching Leopard Band at homecoming. That's the second time in a row that I've caught the very tail end of a song.
I'll tell you what, man, they are awesome.
They put on a great show here at the half and moving around out there. And, of course, it's just a big night for the seniors here. Homecoming, we've mentioned the court a couple of times, and we need to mention the seniors on the football team here, too, if I could borrow your program there, Greg. I think Greg has scooped up every program.
Every spare one I can find.
And so the seniors are, of course, Garrett Matthews, Austin Cravens, Justin Long, Jacob Hibbs, Jacob Olade, Joaquin Embreeze, that's Mimo, Joe Blaze Bush, Kaden Ahumada, Micah Gibson, Payne Thornton, Trey Brown, and Ty Lindsay. Congratulations to the seniors on the football team, and, of course, congratulations to Queen Laurel Morphew and the court. Both teams out on the field. We'll be back for the second half kickoff following this 3-minute timeout.
With RRCU's mobile app, you can do your banking right from the stands. Need to make a loan payment, transfer funds, or check your balance? It's all right there at your fingertips with the RRCU mobile app. While you're there, check out Zogo, the new financial literacy tool that allows you to earn rewards and get paid to learn. RRCU members and non-members have access to the Zogo platform at no cost. Download the RRCU app and begin your journey to financial freedom today. RRCU, federally insured by NCUA.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug & Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug & Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
In the communities we serve, we know your energy is best spent on the things you enjoy. That's why we're helping you save your energy with natural gas. With more efficiency than other fuel sources, save your energy for taco night. Or singing in the shower with faster water heater recovery. Even for cozier comfort with gas dryers and fireplaces. All while doing a little more to save the planet. So save your energy and money with natural gas. And if you already are, keep saving with Summit Utilities. Learn more at summitutilities.com/benefits.
Here in the natural state, Weyerhaeuser owns over 1.2 million acres of timberland. We have 7 wildlife management areas located in Howard, Pike, Little River, Sevier, and Lafayette counties, which provide recreational hunting opportunities on over 80,000 acres right here in southwest Arkansas. No matter what type of experience you're looking for, hunting, fishing, hiking, boating, biking, camping, and more, Weyerhaeuser can offer a property that is right for you.
Your best source for lumber and building materials is Bailey Discount Building Supply in DeQueen. Bailey offers paint and stain, hardware, plumbing, electrical, cabinets, and vanities, concrete steps, and even generators, and Cajun cookers. Literally everything that you'll need for your next building project. And you'll also experience the best customer service anywhere. That's Bailey Discount Building Supply. Visit them at 880 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen or call them 870-642-2851.
Friday Night Football. It's the national anthem. The opening kickoff. Cheerleaders. Coaches. The roar of the crowd in the end zone. Just like your favorite team, Farmers Bank & Trust is committed to winning new fans every day. Since 1906, Farmers Bank & Trust has delivered friendly customer service and provided customized banking options. When you need a bank, come home to Farmers Bank & Trust. Visit myfarmers.bank to learn more. Farmers Bank & Trust. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
I'm here with the shooter, Pat Bradley, for Saracen Casino Resort.
There's Vegas, and then there's Vegas Arkansas style. Experience all the fun and games of 2,000 slots, 45 table games, poker, and world-class dining right here at Arkansas's favorite place to win, Saracen Casino.
Just like your shooting, Pat, Saracen is so pure.
You know what they say, if you can actually do it, it ain't bragging.
Join us at Saracen Casino Resort, only 40 minutes from Little Rock.
Gambling problem? Call 800-522-4700.
Jay, Greg, and Tony back at Bill Blackwood Field in historic Leopard Stadium. We're at the half, and Hot Springs leads DeQueen 35-0 with Queen Laurel Morphew in the court looking on. Greg, an interesting point. Your mother was a homecoming queen.
Yeah, 67 years ago.
Wow, that's pretty amazing. I did not know that.
Yep. And
her maiden name was Hall.
She graduated in 1956, so in fall of 1955, she would have been the homecoming queen.
Arlene Hall, Rebels, the 1955 homecoming queen at DeQueen High School. Now her great-granddaughter, Laurel Morphew, the 2022 homecoming queen. We got a diving catch on the kickoff there by Hot Springs, and the Trojans will start at their own 33-yard line, and we're going to have a fast-moving second half here with a sportsmanship rule invoked, with the Trojans leading by 35. And now the clock's moving. Couple of program reminders. Arkansas and Mississippi State, 11 o'clock kickoff in Starkville tomorrow morning. Airtime with Chuck Barrett, Quinn Grovey, and crew, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, right here on your Razorback station, number one country, 92.1. We do have a backup quarterback in there now, but they're still throwing the football complete to T.J. Brogdon, who's still in the game, and he's going to get out across the 40 to the 41-yard line. The new quarterback is Sean Elias. He completes his first one. It doesn't look like they're going to take foot off the pedal here, Greg, to come out throwing the football.
No, I just think that's who they are. They throw the football. Tackle there by Garrett Matthews and Trey Brown.
Elias in their quarterback. Straight ahead handoff now to number 28. That's Kobe Hughes, and he's going to have the first down as he'll ramble from the 41 out to the 47 for a pickup of 6.
He's brought down by Justin Long and Fernando Aparicio.
Don't forget Rex Nelson, Nate Olson have all the scores from around the state, 10 to midnight right here. Straight ahead handoff to Kobe Hughes, and he's going to get across midfield into Leopard territory at the DeQueen 48-yard line for a pickup of 6 more.
I'm going to tell you the sample size is early, but Kobe Hughes follows his blocking about as good as any young man I've seen all season.
Second down and 4. Clock running continuously here in the second half with the Trojans leading 35-0. Elias in the pistol. Elias handoff again to Kobe Hughes. Slides outside to his right. He's going to have the first down at the 43-yard line as he'll pick up about 5 yards on that carry.
There's a flag on the play, too. Trey Brown on the tackle, and he might have horse collared him.
He got him by the back of the helmet. I mean, it's probably a good call. Oh, my goodness.
They're marking it off.
They're marching us the other way.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
Okay, they'll bring it back to the line of scrimmage, so wipe out that 5-yard run and probably holding against the Trojans.
I give up.
Well, to put it kindly, this crew has struggled a little bit tonight. They're going to move it back to the Hot Springs 41 where it's second down and 15. Elias straight ahead to Hughes. Ooh, he's met at the 45 and driven back by black shirts.
Justin Long, Aparicio, Cotto, Matthews, Brown, they're all in on that tackle.
3 out of the last 4 are on the road for the Leopards. We go to Camden Fairview 1 week from tonight to battle the Cardinals at the Birdhouse. Elias wants to throw one-on-one coverage, far side of the field, out of bounds. Good man-to-man coverage. We've kind of shored that up a little bit tonight, Greg. We've had some pretty good coverage back in the secondary.
Yeah, we've done good on the longer passes, those little short, what they call bubble screens that we've had trouble with, where they just pitch it out to the outside and just let the back or the wide receiver run with the ball.
That was 4th down and about 11, and the Trojans are going to line up to go for it here. See if the Leopards can get a stop and get off the field. Here they come on the blitz, and the quarterback scrambling to his left, and he's just going to throw it away. Nobody home on the near side. Got to be grounding. He's still in the pocket, but doesn't matter, I don't guess. It's 4th down.
Oh, it does matter because they would have moved the ball back that far.
Yeah, it'd have been a loss of down, too. So. Yeah. Anyway, the Leopards take over on downs. Nice defensive stand against the Trojan reserves, and the Leopards will take over with their best field position of the night at the Hot Springs 45-yard line. Again, the clock running continuously here with about 7.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Whistle stopping the action.
Timeout, Hot Springs.
Yep. So the Trojans take a timeout. We'll take one, too. 7:23 to go in the third. 35-0 Trojans. We're back in 1 minute.
Some of my fondest childhood memories are from volunteering with my grandmother. Helping others was her passion. She'd always say, the sweetest fruits of life come from serving others. And she was right.
At Shelter Insurance, we strive to make a positive impact in the communities where we work and live.
Shelter Insurance Agent Jeff Woods with the Woods Agency is a proud sponsor of this Leopard Sports broadcast.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of DeQueen and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown DeQueen or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown DeQueen.
Straight ahead handoff to the fullback Micah Gibson, and he'll pick up about 4 yards down to the 41-yard line. We'll bring up 2nd down and 6.
Meek makes the tackle for the Trojans. It's 2nd and 5.
The Queen Junior High Cubs will return home next Thursday night to battle Camden Fairview here at Leopard Stadium. Following an 8th grade contest, Greg and Tony will have the play-by-play of the juniors starting around 6:45. This time, Leopards go nowhere on the handoff. They'll lose about a yard back to the 42-yard line. I believe that was Kodo on the carry.
Yeah. Ty Lindsay.
Ty Lindsay?
I believe.
It's 3rd and 7 to go.
Well, they'll lose a yard on that. And the Leopards now looking at 3rd and 7 from the 42-yard line. Approaching the 6-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Clock running continuously as Hot Springs up 35-0. Binkley will run the option right. Binkley turns the corner, 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20, 10. And he'll be shoved out of bounds at about the 5-yard line.
5-yard line.
Nice run by Cole Binkley. He'll pick up 37 on that option read to the right, and the Leopards are in the red zone. 1st and goal at the Trojan 5-yard line.
Great decision by Binkley at that time to pull the ball out of the fullback's belly and just take it around the corner, and he was just wide open all the way down the sideline for a nice game.
1st and goal to go Leopards at the Hot Springs 5-yard line. Leopards will go to the power I set. Lindsay will dot the I. Binkley underneath center. It's a quarterback sneak. Binkley will get down to about the 1-yard line. Picks up 4, and it'll bring up 2nd and goal. As they unpile down around the Trojan 1-yard line, and we've got a whistle.
Got a hurt Leopard.
Got an injury and a timeout on the field.
Looks like that's number 65, Asaro Lopez.
Oh, I hope Asaro just coming off the injury.
Yeah, he still got that soft cast on his hand.
Had a sprained wrist, but this time looks like he's limping off. But he's off the field under his own power.
Yeah, I think probably just turned his ankle.
All right, Binkley will return to the huddle with the play from the sidelines. 2nd down and goal to go. Leopards outside the Hot Springs 1-yard line. They'll go to the power I set. Binkley underneath center. Binkley quarterback sneak. They'll shove him from behind, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Leopards! A nice job by those 3 running backs to get behind and give a little push to the pile there.
They just got behind him and just kept pushing until he got across the goal line, Jay.
So Binkley did it all that drive, Greg. 3 carries for 42 yards, and the Leopards are on the board at the 4:30 mark of the 3rd quarter.
Good drive for the Leopards.
They needed that. Just build a little confidence. Matthews will hold the set. The kick is long enough, and it's good. 35-7. Hot Springs in front. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
You have questions. We have honest answers. Planning your funeral may seem like a daunting task. We know you will have many questions. We also want you to know we will answer your questions with honesty and fairness. Our pre-arrangement specialists will guide you through the process with compassion and dignity. Call today at 642-6461 to learn more about your options. Chandler Funeral Home of DeQueen. We're dedicated to the care of those we serve.
Simmons Bank, nominated by Forbes magazine as a top U.S. bank, takes great pride in investing in our friends and neighbors. For more than 100 years, we've worked to make our customers' dreams come true, earning trust with convenient and reliable financial tools, checking and savings accounts, home and consumer loans, small business loans, and low-rate credit cards. Wherever you are on your financial journey, we're there with you every step of the way. Simmons Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender. Subject to credit approval.
Leopards move 45 yards in 5 plays after stopping the Trojans on downs. A score coming on a 1-yard sneak by Binkley. Binkley had a 37-yard run to set up that score. It's a little pooch kick, and Hot Springs will take the fair catch at the 39-yard line. So that's where Hot Springs will start, already down to 2:30 to go here in the third quarter, Greg.
Doesn't take long with that clock running all the time, Jay. Leopards brought to you tonight by Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare at Sevier County Developmental Center and by Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, 990 Highway 70 East, phone 642-5900, and also by Red River Credit Union, providing our members with savings and loan services. Thank you to all our sponsors.
Yes, indeed. We appreciate all of our sponsors of Leopard Sports. We've got basketball season coming up. We're excited about that. Here comes a jet sweep running right. This time the Leopards defended much better. They'll drop the ball carrier after a short gain. That's going to be the ball carrier's number 15.
Trey Brown on the tackle.
Number 15 is Ray Jones, a sophomore. He's held about a 3-yard gain. They did much better on the jet sweep that time. Straight ahead handoff. Hughes slides outside to his left, cuts back now, spins up to about the 47-yard line. He's going to be about a yard shy.
That's number 29, Jay.
29, the ball carrier.
Trey Brown on the tackle again.
Kelsey Alley.
I think that's right, isn't it, Tony?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just making sure.
So we've seen 4 different running backs tonight for Hot Springs, and Alley picks up 6, gets the call again. I don't know if he got there. Leopards stonewall on defense, and they're going to spot him short. Got about a half yard, and he needed about a yard and a half, so it's going to bring up another 4th and 1.
Leopards led by Fernando Aparicio on that one. Here comes Asaro Lopez in on defense.
Well, the Leopards held them on downs a moment ago. Let's see if they can do it again. 4th and a yard at the 47-yard line. Straight ahead handoff. He has the first down and more. Across midfield to the Leopard 47-yard line. It's going to be Hughes that time.
Brought down by Cotto.
Ball gets down to the Queens' 48-yard line. It's first and
Probably
10.
the final play of the third quarter as we're down to 15 seconds. And Hot Springs going to be content to let the clock run out. We've come to the end of 3 at homecoming. Leopards are on the board now. It's Hot Springs 35, the Queen 7. We're back in 1 minute.
Every day, Chris Craig opens Pruitt's Food Bakery in DeQueen before most of her customers open their eyes. Heating ovens, mixing the batter, making sure every cake, pastry, and loaf of bread is delightfully fresh and tasty. It's what customers have come to expect from Pruitt's Bakery. Friendly, hometown service from people like Chris Craig, creating more than made-to-order cakes, creating made-to-order memories. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colorado Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Or as we like to call it, the can't have just one deal. Mix and match a flaky sausage biscuit, savory sausage McMuffin, sausage McGriddles, or crispy hash browns. Want 2 sausage biscuits? Buy one, get one for $1. Want a sausage biscuit and hash browns? That's cool too. Choose more of what you love. Buy one, get one for $1 at McDonald's. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Cannot be combined with combo meal.
Fourth quarter underway. Elias will flip it out in the left flat, complete. And the receiver turns the corner. He'll be shoved out of bounds.
Had a block in the back where the ball was caught.
Okay.
Brought down there by Garrett Matthews.
So we'll bring that one back. The receiver was Justin Washington. But Tony right on top of it, the block in the back. And so that'll cost them 10 yards, and it'll bring up 1st and 20. Well, the Trojans have been penalized 10 times now for 90 yards tonight. Going to have a fast-moving fourth quarter. We'll turn things over to Rex and Nate at 10 o'clock for the scoreboard show. 2 hours of entertainment, you might say.
That's for sure.
And they've got a big audience for that all over the state. Hand off to Hughes, running left. He's to midfield. He'll run out of real estate at about the 46-yard line. He got 11 of it back.
Knocked out by Donovan Esther there.
Esther give him a nice lick.
Yep. If anybody could give Sarah Huckabee Sanders a run for governor, it would probably be Rex Nelson.
Yeah.
Everywhere he goes, they say, I hear you on the scoreboard show, you know. High snap, they get the playoff, and the ball carrier is going to pick up about 5 yards down to the 42-yard line. Going to bring up fourth down, I believe.
Jackson, Van Winkle, and Trey Brown getting up off the bottom of the pile there. It'll be
third
and
yeah, they got the down
4.
over. Now third and about 4. Need to get to the 37. High snap again, but they execute the play, and the ball carrier has the first down. Inside the DeQueen 35-yard line to about the 32. That's going to be Hughes.
Brought down by Matthews and Trey Brown again. Trey Brown's got to be racking up some tackles.
He is.
Well, Coach Jared Fannin loves to talk about his motor. Trey Brown, he plays with a lot of energy. Straight ahead handoff, and the ball carrier turns the corner. Tried to lower his shoulder and run over Cotto, but Cotto got a little lower that time. Ulysses drops him.
Say, Van Winkle having a nice night as well.
Hughes held to a 5-yard gain. Trojans go fast. Elias going to air it out deep for the end zone. Double coverage, and it's going to be called. Wow. Nice throw and catch from Elias.
17, I believe.
Yep. Justin Washington.
Number 6 on the board, PAT and 10.
How many yards was that, Tony?
32.
32. Lost the chains there momentarily. So the Trojans get on the board at the 8:50 mark here on the 32-yard pass from Sean Elias to Justin Washington. And Juan Martinez on to attempt the extra point, and he just got it over the crossbar.
Bounced over.
Wow.
Bahena may have got a little bit of that. It hit the crossbar and bounced in, and now we got a flag right where the snapper is. That's not good.
Teams are leaving the field, so our score is now Hot Springs 42, DeQueen 7. Back for the kickoff in 1 minute.
Pilgrim's Pride DeQueen Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in DeQueen, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services, formerly Revels & Company CPA, is the same great people offering you the same great services, just under a new name. Go see Sandra and Fernando for all your accounting needs and questions at 990 Highway 70 East in DeQueen. They're about more than just the numbers. They're about helping people get it right. Personalized service that their clients expect and deserve. Bilingual services are always available at Southwest Arkansas Accounting Services. Phone them at 642-5900.
15-yard penalty assessed on the kickoff against the Trojans. We'll move it back to the 25-yard line. The Leopards should get pretty good field position this time. The kick is going to be picked up at the 30, back to the 35, 40, midfield. Hot Springs 40, knocked off his feet, still on his feet. Inside the 30, down to about the 27-yard line.
Got a flag back at about the 35-yard line.
Ouch. That's going to wipe out a very nice return by Lindsay. Well, Lindsay took it on a bounce at the 30 and Took it all the way to the Hot Springs 27. The play stands. It's a 43-yard kickoff return, but the officials having a conference on the far side of the field.
They threw a hat down, too. Or is that what you're seeing, Tony?
Well, there's a pink flag there. I'm at an angle. It's hard to see where it's at, but maybe it's either maybe the 45-yard line.
Oh, yeah, it's out of bounds.
I believe the play is going to stand where they're spotting it. So a 43-yard kickoff return by Ty Lindsay sets the Leopards up with their best field position of the night at the Hot Springs 27-yard line.
They may have got a sideline, the second sideline warning of the night.
Well, they're still talking about it. They're telling Hot Springs to get off the field. So, like you say, Tony, that might be the second warning, and doesn't that bring a penalty with it?
If that's what it is, yeah, they would get the flag this time.
Now they're still talking about it. Maybe they're talking about where they're going to eat dinner after the game.
Not much talking. We'll give them some shrimp.
Meanwhile, the clock continues to run, which works against the Leopards, who are trying to get some points on the board here.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm going to read some sponsors, Jay, if that's okay with you.
Okay.
Leopards brought to you tonight by Wilkerson Funeral Home, putting families first since 1929, by Cactus Plaza, the fuel you'll need to power your day, by Housing Authority of Sevier County, providing safe and affordable housing, by Farmers Bank and Trust, friends and neighbors helping each other find financial solutions for a lifetime, and by Bruce Westerman for United States Congress. Visit www.brucewesterman.com.
Well, the referee did not want to come over and explain that to Justin Fannin. Yes. Okay, we've got offsetting,
unsportsmanlike conduct penalties.
Unbelievable. So what are we going to do here?
Free kick.
Oh, my. Meanwhile, about 6 minutes has run off the clock here. After all that,
run this whole time.
Yeah, we're inside 4 minutes to play. So they're going to re-kick from the 20-yard line.
Unless Hot Springs does it with one player.
I'll tell you what, man.
They don't even have any players.
I don't get it. I just don't get it. And it could be me. I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but.
Well, it would have to have come after the play, correct? I mean,
he said dirt live ball. So I guess it happened during the play.
Where they threw it, they must have went out of that bounds and were, because both those flags were out of bounds over on the Hot Springs sideline.
Okay, the Trojans will kick off from their 20, and they're going to kick it away from Ty Lindsay this time. It's going to roll out of bounds. No, it's picked up by Ty, and this time they're going to swarm him at the 41-yard line. So, well, the offsetting penalties cost the Leopards about 35 yards on that exchange. And the Leopards, they're going to stop the play.
You got a Leopard down.
Okay.
That's Ty Lindsay.
Oh, Leopards can ill afford to lose him. They'll stop the clock with 2:50 to go in the game. And the line of scrimmage will be the DeQueen 39-yard line. Ty Lindsay, well, he just gives it all he has out there. He really impressed me in that Hope game when coaches were trying to take him out. He just refused to come out of the game, playing with stitches in his middle finger on his left hand. He couldn't even make a fist with his left hand. And he'd taken a shot to the ribs, and you could see him holding his ribs, and he was limping, but just refused to come out of the game and got a couple of touchdowns in that second half against Hope. So let's hope he's okay. He's going to come off the field now with under some assistance of the Leopard coaches. Senior performer. And that doesn't look too good. He is wobbly.
He's walking very gingerly.
2:50 to go in the game. It's 42-7. Hot Springs in command. Trojans going to go to 2-1 in league play. Leopards will try to regroup as they travel to Camden Fairview next Friday night. 7 o'clock kickoff. You can't join us. Tune in to your number one country, 92.1. You can also watch it live on DQTV, being a road game. Straight ahead handoff to Cotto. Tries to slide outside to his left. Nothing doing. He'll be ridden down from behind for a loss of 3. Back to the 36-yard line, and Ulysses a little slow to get up. So both Leopard running backs a little banged up now.
I'll tell you, when somebody catches you from behind,
without any more injuries. We're down to 2 minutes to play. Binkley underneath center. Binkley will hand off to Esther. And Donovan will get a couple of yards out to the 37-yard line. So Esther checking in at running back now, the junior. He had an exciting 57-yard punt return against Hope. Now he's seeing some action at running back for DeQueen.
coming back from that injury that caused him to miss the entire sophomore season.
Inside a minute and a half to play now. Binkley will run the option left. The fullback, Gibson, gets the call. No, we've got a loose football. And it's going to roll out of bounds, I believe. If that's the case, it will stay with the Leopards.
Well, Hot Springs temporarily recovered it. They fumbled. The ball went out of bounds. They're going to give the ball to Leopards. Hot Springs never had the football.
I will put it down at the 39, so it's a loss of 2 on that play. And the Leopards looking at 4th and 10, inside 50 seconds to play now. Checking into the game will be Trenton Matthews. It's good to see McCaden Smith back in the lineup tonight. They thought his arm was broken, got another MRI, and they said it wasn't broken, so he's suited out and playing. Another promising young sophomore. Binkley's going to air it out deep, and it's incomplete, intended for Esther. And so Leopards will turn it over on downs.
That's probably the last play of the game.
Yep, we're down to 10 seconds, and Hot Springs won't have time to get the offense out on the field. Your final score tonight, Hot Springs 42, DeQueen 7. We'll be back to wrap it up following this 3-minute timeout.
Gentry Chevrolet in DeQueen is your local good neighbor Chevy dealer with new and used vehicles available. The new cars are being delivered as fast as they come in, and Gentry Chevrolet would never charge over sticker price. Never. So if you're in the market for a new vehicle, let the friendly folks at Gentry Chevrolet help you order yours so you don't pay too much. Gentry Chevrolet is one of the best pre-owned inventories in the area, plus a great service department with windshield repair and replacement services, and they also have 2 quick lube style oil changing booths. Visit them at 1027 Highway 70 east of DeQueen, or check them out on the web at GentryChevyInc.com.
Accidents happen. Ricky's Body Shop can repair your dings or accident damage with results that speak for themselves. Ricky's Body Shop makes it easy, affordable, and reliable. They accept all insurances. You have a choice when it comes to repairing your vehicle, regardless of where your insurance company recommends. Plus professional home, auto, and commercial glass repair and replacement. It's Ricky's Body Shop, Lakeside Drive in DeQueen, 870-642-2811. Are you ready for fiber to the home internet service? 4 States Fiber is in the process of building a network to reach every Southwest Arkansas Electric Cooperative member, bringing 1 gig fiber internet service to homes and businesses with unlimited data, free installation, and no contracts. From high school sports to the Hogs to the pros, stay in the action as you stream your team to victory. Visit 4statesfiber.com and click on Check Availability for more information. 4 States Fiber, internet service you can be happy about.
If you've ever bought or sold a home, farm, or business, you know how important it is to have an experienced professional on your side to handle the closing. DeQueen Abstract has been making real estate transactions go smooth for many, many years. Whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing, trust DeQueen Abstract Company. I do. Proud supporter of DeQueen Athletics, DeQueen Abstract Company. Call them at 870-642-2533.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Getting gifts is great if you get what you want. If you don't, it can be a little awkward and time-consuming. You either keep it and you never use it, or you try and exchange it, which is not always so easy without a receipt. Save yourself the hassle. Set up a gift registry with Harris Drug & Gifts in historic downtown DeQueen. With Gift Registry at Harris Drug, you pick out exactly what you want and make it easy for your friends and family to pick out a gift they know you'll love. Breezy peasy. Gift giving made easy. That's Harris Drug & Gifts, downtown DeQueen.
With Queen Laurel Morphew in the court looking on, Hot Springs knocks off DeQueen tonight by a final score of 42-7. The Trojans led 35-0 at intermission. Leopards got on the board. After stopping Hot Springs on downs, they put together a 45-yard drive in 5 plays, capped on a 1-yard run by Cole Binkley. Cole had the big run on that drive, covering 37 yards to set up the score. Leopards cut the lead to 35-7 before Hot Springs tacked on a fourth quarter score to make it 42-7. Let's go down on the field now. Tony has Coach Jared Fannin.
Coach, I thought we played well in the second half and really hung in there.
We did, like I've been saying all year, these kids are going to fight and they're going to battle. We got, like I said, first half, we dug ourselves in a hole and give them some short fields and, a couple big plays there, defense after that. But, kids are working hard. They keep fighting and we play with class and heart, and that's all I ask of them.
Well, I know you don't find this out usually till later, but we picked Cole Binkley as our Leopard player of the game, and he's just as tough as nails. Would you elaborate on him a little bit?
Yeah, tough, hard-nosed kid. He loves the weight room. He's lifting every day, even the days we don't lift. And he's up here on weekends watching film and getting treatment and lifting. And again, he's going to be a leader. He is a leader offensively, and he's a sophomore. We can build around him, and we got some other sophomores on that line that we can build around. So we got a good core sophomore group, and as Cole is leading us offensively, and he's a natural leader, and we're happy to have the future with those guys.
Coach, we really appreciate your time.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, that's Coach Jared Fannin. Win, lose, or draw, he's always very cordial with his time with us, and we appreciate that very much. And as Tony mentioned, our McDonald's player of the game is sophomore quarterback Cole Binkley. He led the Leopards in rushing tonight, 55 yards and a touchdown on 13 carries. So for his efforts, Cole will receive an extra value meal of his choice this coming week. From Steve and Celia Montgomery, Jonathan, all the big fans at McDonald's at the 7071 Junction in DeQueen. We'll be back to take a look at some other scores from around the area following this timeout.
DeQueen Auto Group, your local Ford, Ram, Jeep, and Dodge dealership, welcomes all listeners to this sports broadcast. DeQueen Auto Group offers a wide selection of replacement parts and automotive accessories. Whether you need floor liners, grill guards, seat covers, trailer hitches, LED lighting, or custom parts, DeQueen Auto Group has you covered. They are family-owned and operated for over 37 years. DeQueen Auto Group, proud sponsor of this sports broadcast.
Driven by our mission to deliver power you can count on, the Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas go to work every single day on the X's and O's of delivering reliable and affordable electricity to our home field, Arkansas.
With over 2,000 employees on our team, our game plan begins and ends with their dedication across our 17 electric distribution cooperatives that cover more than 60% of Arkansas. They are our most valuable players. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas. The power to deliver, the drive to win.
Sevier County Housing Authority, with offices at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen, is providing good, safe, and affordable housing. Sevier County Housing Authority has 111 apartments in DeQueen, Horatio, and Locksburg. These apartments feature central heat and air, and a stove and refrigerator are furnished. All applicants are screened, and income limits apply. For more information, stop by the Sevier County Housing Authority office at 304 South 13th Street in DeQueen or call 642-2960.
At Weyerhaeuser, our trees provide clean air and water, wildlife habitat, recreation, renewable energy, great jobs, and a sustainable supply of wood for the products people use every day. We depend on strong relationships with our communities because without your support, we can't operate. And perhaps most of all, we depend on our diverse and talented people who join our team. We're serious about safety, driven to achieve excellence, and proud of what we do. We offer a wide range of exciting career opportunities for people who are just as passionate about making a difference as we are.
Wilkerson Funeral Home, proud to be a sponsor of this Leopard Sports broadcast. Just like the Leopards, Wilkerson Funeral Home has always been a proud, strong part of our community. For years, the Wilkerson family has been serving families in Southwest Arkansas. They understand that each family member and every life remembered are uniquely different from any other. Putting families first and ensuring that each life is properly honored is their promise to you. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929. Supporting the Leopards, it's Wilkerson Funeral Home.
Are you looking for a friendly and reliable bank? Turn to Idabel National Bank, where we offer an array of banking services for all your financial needs. Since 1921, Idabel National Bank has offered a variety of savings and checking accounts, financial planning, and lending services, including consumer, business, and home loans. Here at Idabel National Bank, we take pride in our customer service. So if you're looking for exceptional financial services, make sure to stop by Idabel National Bank on Southeast Washington Street in Idabel. Idabel National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Rex Nelson. People travel to Arkansas to experience its natural beauty. We even market ourselves as the natural state. Our landscapes not only make this state exciting to visit, but a wonderful place to live. Not to mention the positive impact tourism has on our economy. It's our responsibility to keep our environment litter-free. Let's do our part to keep it beautiful. Visit keeparkansasbeautiful.com to get involved.
This message brought to you by this station, the Arkansas Broadcasters Association, and the Keep Arkansas Beautiful Commission.
Final score here at Leopard Stadium tonight with Queen Laurel Morphew in the homecoming court looking on. It's Hot Springs 42, the Queen 7. Let's get some other scores from around the area now. Here's Greg.
In the 5A South Conference, Texarkana loses to Hot Springs Lakeside 31-23. Little Rock Parkview over Hope 47-21. Magnolia is falling to Camden Fairview 29-19 in the fourth quarter. In other area games, Malvern is just demolishing Ashdown tonight, Jay, 40-14 in the third quarter. Nashville over Mena 27-7 at halftime. In the fourth quarter, Dirks leads Mineral Springs 14-8, and Murfreesboro is leading Horatio 16-8.
All right, and don't forget, Rex Nelson and Nate Olson will have all the scores from around the state, 10 till midnight, right here on your number one country 92.1. We'll be back with a final word from Leopard Stadium. Trojans win it 42-7 following this final timeout.
I love my church family.
Amo a mi familia de la iglesia.
I love my church family.
At the DeQueen Church of Christ, we are a body of believers on a faith journey called life. We are here to encourage each other and welcome other seekers we meet on the journey of life. Our vision at the DeQueen Church of Christ is very simple and straightforward. We want to be disciples of Jesus Christ. If that is the church you are looking for, join us this Sunday at 10:15 a.m. or check out our website at dqcoc.com.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses, rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
Diamond Bank in DeQueen is proud to spotlight a young leopard each week who's working hard for future success in our Diamond in the Rough feature. If you're a small business owner working hard to succeed, maybe you need a small business loan to help you grow. Diamond Bank in DeQueen is making small business loans now. Call for an appointment, 642-2100, and one of our friendly loan officers will be happy to explain loan options just right for you and your business. Diamond Bank in DeQueen, member FDIC.
High school football in Arkansas's 4th District is as good as it gets, with a long list of champions across classifications. The real winners are the student athletes that learn many life lessons on the field while giving us thrills and memories under those Friday night lights. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message because high school football is more than a game. It's preparation for life.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
Football is a way of life for our community, and supporting our community is a way of life for Farmers Bank and Trust. We believe that support isn't just offering great products and services, it's being active in our community. Whether it's cheering on the home team on Friday nights or supporting academic programs during the day, Farmers Bank and Trust is our community's biggest fan. Find a branch near you at myfarmers.bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
Final score tonight at homecoming, it's Hot Springs 49, DeQueen 7. And the Leopards will have to regroup as we head to Camden Fairview next Friday night. 3 of the last 4 games are on the road. The last home game will be here 3 weeks from tonight when Magnolia comes in for senior night. But we go to Camden Fairview next Friday night, then go to Hot Springs Lakeside before we return home to face Magnolia. The Cardinals look like they're rallying to come from behind to knock off a very good Magnolia team.
Yeah.
And a lot of people felt like it would boil down to the Cardinals and the Parkview Patriots to play for the conference title. And looks like they are on a collision course. And the Leopards will try to play spoiler next Friday night.
So it doesn't get any easier, Jay. It's going to be a tough game, long road trip. You know, we used to think we went a long ways when we went to Gurdon and Prescott, man, and that's just halfway.
Yeah.
And Camden Fairview, very, very tough opponent. And look forward to the challenge and see what the Leopards can do next week.
Be a 7 o'clock kickoff at the Birdhouse, the Leopards and the Cardinals of Camden Fairview. And you can hear it here on 92.1. And since it's a road game, you can also watch it live on DQTV. You just go to the DeQueenLeopards.org homepage and scroll down to the KDQN DQTV icon. Click on that icon and the screen will pop up and you can watch the DeQueen Camden Fairview game live next Friday night on DQTV. Well, for all of our broadcast crew here tonight, well, just a beautiful night for homecoming. A lot of beautiful girls, headlined by our queen, Laurel Morphew, and her court. And just always a nice night for homecoming. Had a lot of alumni come back for the event. Class of 1952 having their 50th class reunion.
72, Jay.
72. I can't count. 50th class reunion, 1972.
Yeah.
In here tonight. Had a good group of that class in. And, of course, don't forget the festivities tomorrow at DeQueen Lake for all DeQueen alumni 2 to 4 tomorrow afternoon and 6 to 10 tomorrow night. That's at
Oak Grove.
Oak Grove, okay, at the pavilion there. That's for all DeQueen alumni. So always a nice night for homecoming. And everything went well except the football game. Hot Springs dominated. Final score 42-7. For all of our crew tonight, Kelly Blair with a pregame show. Jen Albert, member of the Board Op Hall of Fame, back on the controls, doing a great job keeping us all lined out. Tony Stowers, he walks probably, 10 miles up and down the sidelines during the course?
He walks second only to the quarterbacks of the Leopards and Cubs during the game. They run more miles than he does, but he's second to them.
All right, multitasking on
That's right.
stats and also giving us interviews and updates from down close on the sidelines. Greg Revels, superb as always, proud grandfather here tonight of the homecoming queen. And Greg did a great job on the color commentary, halftime interview, and all that he does. I'm Jay Bunyard. Final score once again, Hot Springs 42, DeQueen 7. Don't forget, you can now watch the game on DQ-TV, so you can go back and enjoy that. Again, go to the school's homepage, DeQueenLeopards.org. Scroll down to the KDQN DQ-TV icon. Click it, and it'll open up for you, and you can watch the replay of tonight's game. Till we talk to you next Friday night from Camden Fairview, so long, everyone. Have a great weekend.
DeQueen Leopards football